which can scrape, brush, and push snow and ice off the runways all at once.
With the old equipment, we were averaging about 30 to 45 minutes to clear a runway. This equipment, we think we can do it in 15.
Assistant GM Chris Jackman says that's good news for flyers.
I'm confident that we will keep the airfield open for arrivals and departures throughout the entire event.
At ATL, Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
Stay with your severe weather station, 95.5 WSB, for updates on this weekend's winter storm. Download the WSB radio app and keep your phone charged to have the latest information. New information on a quadruple murder case out of Gwinnett County. Police have released the name of the suspect. 51-year-old Vijay Kumar of Atlanta is accused of killing his wife and 3 other adult relatives at a home on Brook Ivy Court. Corporal Angela Carter says there were kids in the house at the time of the murders.
There was one of the children that were located in the home that called 911.
Kumar is charged with felony and malice murder as well as cruelty to children. It is 3:03. The Von Hessler Doctrine begins in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, Alex Williams.
What a mess on 85 South between Duluth and Norcross. Bill, travel advisory, overturned vehicle crash. 3 left lanes, I should say, are blocked just south of Indian Trail Road, exit 101. Use Buford Highway as your alternate. Traffic troopers let me know in DeKalb County of a stalled big rig. It's in the right lane, 285 northbound, the outer loop just before I-20, exit 46. Those brake lights start back before Flat Shoals. Already seeing the volume into downtown, southbound, starting on 85 South below Georgia 400. You're going to stay pretty slow as you make your way down past Georgia Tech and North Avenue. Earlier crash around the airport cleared up, and the delays have gotten better. 285 southbound at Camp Creek Parkway, exit 2. But 285 south is slowing before that, north of I-20 from South Cobb Drive as you pass Hollowell Parkway. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Cloudy skies today with highs in the upper 40s. Lows tonight will stay in the low 40s. Tomorrow, rain showers arrive in the afternoon as temperatures drop through the course of the day. Freezing rain for tomorrow night into early Sunday morning. Widespread rain showers for Sunday afternoon with temperatures in the mid-30s to low 40s.
51 in Alpharetta, 52 in Covington and Sonoya. More news at 3:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 1 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. I'm your host, Eric Von Hessler. Surrounded, cornered, you might say, by the doctrinaires. Tim Andrews is here. Autumn Fisher is here. George Clark is here. And, of course, Jared Yamamoto is here.
We're going to get you.
Yeah, you coming at me.
I'll let you do it.
I got a flamethrower back here. I just want you guys to know. I wouldn't get too close to the host. I've already learned something today. You know, that,
What did you learn today?
Are you interested to know what I learned today?
I am very
Or are
interested.
you just humoring me?
No. I want to know. You learn something new every day.
Autumn's listening.
I have cashews.
Yeah, well, don't eat on the air. You know how I feel about that. Come on.
No.
It tests well.
It does test well. People love to hear chewing on the air. What I learned today was that jerks come in a lot of varieties. It's a. You think there's like one type of person or one or two types of people that become jerks, but actually there's a variety of jerks on the planet. I learned that today because as I was on the Buford Connector, you know, where the lanes merge together before you head on toward the 75, 85. Yeah. And so it's one of those weird things where there's a couple of cars on the right. I'm on the left. I'm already in the lane that you need to be in ultimately because that's the way I drive. If I know 5 miles from now I've got to be in the left lane, I just get in the left lane. That's just the way that I am. So this is kind of one of those little things where there's a car a little bit in front of me. If I would have, I wouldn't have been a jerk if I right immediately kind of hit the gas, gone past that person, would have given that person plenty of time to merge. But I didn't, and so I kind of like slowed down a little bit for a ways because I knew that car was going to merge in front of me. And then there's another car behind that was also behind me. And as I'm making this decision, that car, which should have just slid in behind me, not only speeds up at the last minute to slide in front of me, which was bad enough. I had a few words. But then sped up so much that totally cut off the guy in front of me who ends up over on the side of the road, basically, for a while. On the shoulder, I'm sorry. And then zooms past that person Then that person ends up in front of me for a little bit, but then they're getting off on 85, 75. Then there's a jam up in front of there, and I end up right behind the person who cut both of us off. Really big jerk. And this is how I know that jerk come in many different flavors. Because as I got closer to this complete and total jerk, the way they were driving, their license plate said, "Save the honeybee." I said, you're a very aggressive person for somebody who wants to save the honeybee.
He had to get back to the queen.
Perhaps he did. Perhaps maybe there were honeybees that needed saving. Maybe
he had them in the trunk.
Or there's like
he was a drone.
Yeah.
Or there's possibly that there's like some sort of rescue squad, and there's like Batman. They just like shine something in the sky. Honeybees need to be saved, and perhaps this Chevy Blazer was doing. Maybe that wasn't a jerk at all. Maybe it's just somebody who really, really cares about honeybees.
It's where they're going to be frozen.
Yeah.
But doesn't care about humans. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Willing to elbow fellow human beings out of the way in order to save the honeybee. It's always funny to me when somebody does something like that. And my first thought, I don't yell, but I do say things, like, wow, you're going to get there at least 2 seconds before me. That was all. almost getting into 2 automobile accidents. I get it. You're probably going to get there 1.5 to 2.5 seconds quicker than the rest of us because I know that stretch of road, and so we both end up stopping. It's like, wow, you really did a good job.
And you burned all that gas, too, just to do that.
And you're in front of me. Come on, man. You won. Wow. I ain't going to mess with you. Your Chevy Blazer, saving the honeybees. If anybody knows the person in the Chevy Blazer that wants to save the honeybees, let them know that I told you that person's a jerk. Complete and total jerk. If I was a honeybee and that person showed up to save me, I would say no. You know what?
I'll save myself.
I'll take my chances.
You'd sting something so you would lose your stinger and croak.
That's right. I don't want to be. I would say I don't want to live in a world with that person who wants to save me.
I don't need your help.
It's so cold.
How cold is it?
I think we have a package that'll tell you just exactly how cold it's getting.
How cold is it in Chicago?
That's what I am. Come on.
So cold that tomorrow's annual polar bear plunge has been canceled. The club says it's not a decision the Bears take lightly, but safety is the highest priority. And going through with the frigid dip wouldn't be responsible. It raises money for children's charities and the Special Olympics. The Polar Bear Club says its after party at HQ Beercade will take place so everyone can commiserate, connect, and celebrate. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Frigid Dip was my sister's nickname.
It's not an after party at that point. We can change the name of it. It's just a party.
Yeah.
It's just a party. So cold that they had to call off the polar plunge.
Wow. That's cold.
That's, before I came in, I was kind of looking at a couple of different maps. I thought we were going to be kind of okay. I actually had to go to the dentist, so I didn't see stuff for a few hours. And I walked in, and Andrew's was like, no. It's going to smash us right in the...
We're going to get an inch of ice or
right
something
in the mouth.
like that.
Yep. I thought maybe it was going to go... And for a moment, I was feeling kind of bad because as I was watching it. It's like when your team's playing another team and somebody gets hurt on the other team, and intellectually you're like, oh, that's terrible. But somewhere deep down inside, you're like, yeah, but maybe we'll win the game now. That's how, that's a wrong feeling because somebody just got hurt. But you can't have it. Both things happen. You're like, it's terrible that person got hurt. But somewhere inside, the thing you won't voice is, hey, you know what? Maybe we'll win now.
Now we have a better chance.
I kind of.
And they'll get better.
I had that kind of weird thing. Like, I thought, oh, it's gonna hit Athens, not Roswell. And then I felt bad. I'm like, am I wishing it on the people of Athens? That's not right. To be spared.
Yeah. Just keep that in your head.
Well, no, because I don't want. Once I caught myself, I said, "No, Eric, that's the wrong way to do it."
Well, you can't control what your brain does.
I have the house to myself.
That'll be fun. A big, dark, cold house.
Yeah, I'll be sitting in a big, dark, cold house.
You can read some books
because it's Roswell.
And then you'll be visited by 3 ghosts.
Yes,
they'll be too cold to come in your house. I don't understand. I don't understand that it's temperatures on Saturday and Sunday are both going to be above freezing. So I don't understand how it turns to ice.
Is it that? I don't know. You'd have to ask Christina.
You'd have
Edwards.
to ask me, Christina Edwards, because it just does.
Oh,
that
works.
questions.
I get it.
Stop asking questions. It's going to turn.
That's the future of this
Perhaps
country.
it's colder up in the atmosphere, so it still hits the ground for a while. Is kind of
Yeah, but has it freeze on things if they're not? If its temperature is above freezing?
You would think.
Because it freezes on things.
Yeah.
And just because the air outside is a little above freezing doesn't mean that doesn't unfreeze.
So if my freezer is at 38, the ice will still form?
I mean, for a while, you know.
Maybe
a
it just
little bit.
takes a while to.
Yeah.
I'm a real relaxed meteorologist.
No,
so,
I couldn't tell if you're Christina Edwards, Deborah Rodriguez.
Oh, I'm all combination of all.
It's Christina Rodriguez.
It's Christina Rodriguez.
Don't ask too many questions about the weather. Just trust me, it's going to be icy, even if the temperature's a little above freezing.
So I'll be alone.
I'm
so
Christina
thank you.
Rodriguez.
I'll be alone, so no kids or grandkids to worry about. So I'll be pretty much raw dogging it. I think. I don't think I'm gonna be.
Don't say that.
Isn't that what? That doesn't mean what it used to mean.
Yeah, raw dogging is just when
that's
you're
a new mean.
when you intentionally don't do anything.
Yeah, it's when you just kind of like.
Yeah,
gut
just because the
gut
power's
it
out
out
doesn't mean
Yeah.
you don't have a phone or.
No. What I mean is, I'm
Can't
not going to
charge
go.
it.
I mean, I could go to be one of these people online at Home Depot trying to get a generator. I'm sure they're all
You can go to your
They're all
car and
sold
charge
sold
your
out by
stuff.
now.
Can't find any.
I'm going to charge some stuff. No, I'm not going to. But what I'm saying is, I'm not going to do a run to the store to make sure I've got plenty of. It's like the way that I look at it is, if I have nothing for 48 hours, 49 hours later, I'll be fine. So I don't see a need to stock up like, some sort of sign from the Book of Revelations has visited upon us, and this could last for into infinity. So I hope everybody takes care of themselves. I know it's going to be more difficult if you got kids who always want to be entertained. Not like back in my day. It wasn't so bad for my parents. They would say, "Shut up, sit in the corner,
Yeah, read a book.
keep your mouth shut."
Yeah.
And we were so scared.
Bring me mama's whiskey.
We just sit there scared. Now the kids are just all free range, running around, demanding to be entertained 24 hours a day.
And think multiple things have to be charged too. So if the power
yeah.
does go out, I mean, and let's
the best
say
thing can happen. Best thing can happen is the power goes out, everything isn't charged, and an 8-year-old sits with their thoughts for a few hours for the first time in their lives. That's the best thing that can happen. That would be the best thing that could happen. You might find out who the hell you are as somebody outside of, just sort of doom scrolling, which I'm assuming 8-year-olds are doing now. Because, parents are so...
Stupid Trump.
Yeah, what is their version of doom scrolling? I don't know.
It's just like YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just it's it's killing the minds and hurting all the kids. But hey, it makes parenting easier. So
well, if the power goes out,
I mean, it's
and-
actually damaging all the children. But
Yes.
again, the other side makes parenting easier.
Well, at least if the power does go out and the devices lose power, there is a possibility. There's hope that doom scrolling will stop.
Yes, I'm saying it
For a week.
It would be not even a week, just for a little bit. A 9-year-old to figure out, what do I do with myself for 4 or 5 hours of not looking at a screen? What? There are 9-year-olds who don't know what that is, have never experienced it once in their lives. So I wish that upon them. I know that they'll be miserable, but years later they'll look back and know that it made them stronger.
It'd be interesting if we had a device that could measure like imagination use and we could see
Oh,
this
yeah.
imagination surge.
Yes.
Elon's working on that right now.
Yeah, so it's a sort of a chip you can put in, and they just sort of measure when your brain is
Imaginating
things.
And then it takes the data on the imagination, right?
That's
and
right. And then it turns it into ads so they can throw back at the 12-year-old.
And good news, when they're of age, when they're 18, legal and all that, the chip will give you an instant orgasm.
Oh, that's
I actually
fantastic.
just read that yesterday. That's what he's talking about. This.
So why does he? Look, I'm telling you, I said this yesterday. This guy is off his rocker. He happens to be the richest man in the world, and so he has to be taken seriously. But he's off his rocker. So what is he saying at 18?
Well, not this is
I
for
thought-
adults, but he was saying that
I thought he wanted for there to be more children in the world. If you put a device in a man's brain, and also women, because
I think it's more for women.
Women are, it's a total compromise. They hate men
Yeah.
with good reason. They just have to, it's just the way the world goes for them, and they have to put up with men. So if you but men don't want to be bothered a lot of times as well. If you want more children in the world, the last thing you want is a chip an orgasm chip that you can put in people's brains. Because we'll have no more children.
Why are we listening to him?
Did I read it. Did I mention that he is the richest person in the world? That's why.
Now, is this will it come with the mess, or is this just like you feel like that same sensation?
Yeah, is it like that Woody Allen movie Sleeper? Where
The Orb.
The Orb?
I got to find the story and boot my computer up, and I'll let you know.
I think it'd be fantastic. Why didn't you boot your computer before the show?
Because it just rebooted itself.
Oh, is it a company computer? The company computer that everybody decides, let's do them during the Von Hessler doctrine. Let's just crash them and restart them in the middle of the show.
Well, there's security updates all the time.
Well, you know.
We're always putting patches on top of patches.
America 250, man. Those damn Chinese with their TikToks.
They got submarines in Lake Lanier.
That's what I heard. Chinese and
I
the
saw
Russians.
something weird last time I was on Yamamoto. I thought I saw something beneath the water.
The Chinese and the Russians, they're all over Lake Lanier. We got to get it back.
Oh, God, these stories are from years ago. I don't know why I saw it.
Okay.
Elon Musk claims his brain chip can stimulate your pleasure center.
Well, it would be able to, you'd think. It's a possibility it would be able to. I have no idea what these Neuralinks do. But once they're in there, they, is it just motors? I mean, he's talking about them having thoughts and dealing with thoughts. And once you get into that, I would imagine the pleasure center's in there near that, right? Yeah, we should be listening to that guy. Whatever he says, we should follow.
It was probably one of those stories that they tack at the bottom of an actual story that was from 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But you think, oh my God, it's a headline.
Well, you got to read the date, man. Always. That's don't let them get you, or else then you go on the air and you say there's this new story.
You're gonna fall for fake news.
Well, or old news.
I
don't know if it's fake.
Old and fake.
Well, how many
news.
years ago? Nobody's doing this yet. Where is this chip that's gonna?
I don't know. The oldest story.
I'm not saying I'm personally.
You seem awfully
I'm not
curious
saying
now.
that I'm personally interested, but I'm asking for a friend.
The oldest story was 2008.
And he was talking about this.
Not
then?
him. Scientists.
Oh, well, listen. If they want to get the people to fund technology, I think the orgasm chip will get plenty of followers.
Hey, you're going to have my whole backyard for your data center.
That's right.
Game over.
Can you imagine? Just so you can have the orgasm chip, you get your backyard is just an entire data
Oh, it's
center.
lovely. I didn't use that garden out there.
And I can create my own AI porn. It's fantastic.
We'll all be knocking down our own east wings for the data centers.
That's right. Yes. No, knock that out, honey. We're putting a data center in. What do we need that for? Don't ask questions.
Don't open that door.
Yeah, women don't seem to need it as much as men. But
why do we have that giant windmill in our backyard?
Don't worry about it. I want to kill the whales.
That's all. Kill the whales. Are they flying around now?
No.
Well, the whales don't like the sound of the windmills, according to Trump.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't like. Apparently,
billions of dead birds under those things.
He doesn't like the birds.
Well, you can see that it kills birds. I mean, they
thousands.
But the sound that it makes,
billions.
like I know,
95 billion dead birds.
If they're
That's
near
where all of our chickens coming from.
That's right.
If they're near a coastline, apparently the sound that they make it disrupts whales in their migration.
I've seen it in the UK where they're actually in the water and like they're offshore where the wind's
There's
higher.
a possibility that's true. The world is built on frequencies.
Yeah, especially them. They use a lot of frequencies.
They're
Wah, wah, wah.
They're tuned
they're
into us right
constantly
now.
huffing.
You know, one of these
CO2.
whales, they sing too much. That's what
Yeah.
Stop with the singing. Nobody wants to hear your crappy singing.
Do you think some sing better than others?
There must be a Barbra Streisand out there of the whales. I don't know. There it is. Barbara Wilson.
I don't want those.
Whales who need whales are the luckiest whales.
Whales that don't like windmills. are the luckiest windmills.
I'm wearing, I think, a shirt that I already wore this week as a possibility.
It's got stuff on it.
You ever do that?
On the front.
Especially your wife's out of town, you're falling apart.
Hey, Kev, you ever do that? You put on a shirt? You
Yeah,
get work
man.
and
I
you
wear
do-
the same underwear every day.
You get, hey, I'm halfway here. But I was going to wear
How embarrassing.
It is embarrassing, but I do want to explain myself.
You are an afternoon radio host in Atlanta, Georgia. The audience deserves better than that.
You're shaming me, and I want to explain myself. I went to put on a shirt that I hadn't worn before. One of 3 or 4 shirts that my wife bought me for Christmas. And I put it on because I really liked it. And then I realized it's a woman's shirt. She messed up and got me a woman's shirt. And
so the buttons are on the wrong
other
side.
side. And there was part of me that was like, well, who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
I'll put it on. But I have never tried to button that way. And it was like,
it's hard.
It was like putting one arm behind my back or something. It was like the bizarre. How do women do this? I'm right-handed, so the button.
Well, they're
on
trained.
men's
They're
shirts-
trained to button the other way. They probably would find it difficult to put a man's shirt on.
Nah, they figured it out quickly.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
see
we're
it,
awesome.
And
you
they
see
won't
it-
lose
You see that
patience.
in a lot of sexy movies.
Yeah.
Not necessarily porn, but a lot of sexy movies. The girlfriend will be wearing.
True. Like the
dude's
white,
shirt.
like the white
Yeah.
shirt, the business shirt.
Is it so? Have you obviously, Autumn, have worn a man's button up before,
Sure.
and no problems buttoning it
No,
up?
I don't think about it at all.
I mean,
buttoned it
I felt like I had been in some sort of accident and was trying to relearn like my motor skills, that kind of thing. I was like, how does
That doesn't.
So I just took it off.
Is
and I
that
wore
for like the outdoorsy kind of lady? Or the
No, this is not
mechanic
it. No,
lady?
I did not wear. This
Oh.
is not the shirt.
Lady mechanic or just mechanic?
This is not the shirt.
Oh, I thought it was that one.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't wear the
Name's
other
Joyce.
one
I'll fix
because
your car right up.
I could not figure out how to button it up. I couldn't button up my overcoat.
So you just went with the dirty shirt.
I went with well, they're not really dirty. I wear my shirts from about 5 minutes before I leave the house until 5 minutes that I get home. And as long as there's no accident along the way, I wash my shirts like
Okay, that's-
once a month.
2 half days.
That is very eco-friendly, Eric. Good job.
I am an eco-friendly. First of all, I think
Eco-warrior.
I'd like
He
to
is an
say
eco-warrior.
no, the other way, eco-friendly, because I would like to say, and I hope that other people think I'm just plain friendly. But when it comes to the environment, well, of course, I'm eco-friendly as well.
That is a good habit to get into. There's too many times where
I wear the same
You can
jeans.
wear a shirt twice.
I wear the same jeans for a full week, 7 days.
Okay.
Only
Wait, a
that,
full.
that guy knew that you were saving the bees by
Yes.
wearing a shirt.
That's right. Yeah, and that's why he cut me off. That makes no sense.
He wanted to
If
wave.
only he knew that he
Right, he
have.
wouldn't have. Yeah. Now the undershirt and the underwear, that's new every day, and the socks.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
But
not supposed to wash jeans.
jeans. So I have a. I think I
Well,
wash.
you can now, but
I
the
wash
original
them.
types, like ones that are actually denim, those
Yeah.
are the ones you don't really have to wash.
How many wears do you get out of your jeans? 7?
I
7.
just wait till they smell.
I do 7.
Oh, you wait till the
I'm not
smell.
going to wait till they smell. I'm going
Yeah,
to have
30 times.
I mean, I do them like once a week, but like if they end up, if I've worn them and then I put them away,
Yeah.
and then I take them out, and if they have like a little like, oh, these need to go, but like, I don't know.
I assume my
don't
jeans
think about it too
smell
much.
all right for 7 days, and then I turn them in for a new pair of jeans. That's not bad. And that means I have to wash them all together like once every 6
Wait a
weeks.
second. So you don't rotate your jeans every week? You don't have different pairs? I never
Yes.
noticed you.
No, yeah, I do. I'm saying is I only have to wash my jeans once every 6 weeks.
I see.
I have like
Okay.
six
That
pair.
makes sense. I thought for some reason you were saying that you wear one pair of jeans per week and then you wash it out.
Well, yes, I'm very close to this one particular set of jeans. They're what I like to call my lucky pants.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's real. I
they're-
have a favorite pair of jeans.
Do you? I mean,
I have
yeah.
a favorite bra.
Well,
I have
I
like
too.
the bra.
I have a favorite bra as well, but
Yeah.
we don't have to get into that.
She does not get washed as often.
So we don't know that it's Joe's favorite bra.
He's like, this one again?
No, but having a favorite pair of pants, that could be aesthetically, things like that.
They just
feel
feel right.
good. They feel. Dr. Joe bought me. Dr. Joe told me about these Eddie Bauer jeans, and I bought some, and they were very, very nice. But they just kind of like, I was walking around, and my wife said, "I can see your shirt underneath the jeans." They're like by the
They're
by the
thin?
back pocket. Yeah, they were
Oh.
thin, and it had broken open.
Well, I
So-
like that. The reason to get off.
Yeah, it airs you out.
Yeah, you air out.
You got to burp your ass. Is it? Well, no, don't say that word. You know I don't like that word.
That's a toot.
Oh, thank you. That's the way to put it. When we talk about stuff like that, human emissions, let's act like we're 8 years old. That's the one time it's okay to not act like an adult.
Game over.
Get any size furnace for just $59.99 a month with an unbeatable lifetime warranty. And ask about clean air upgrades by calling Reliable Heating and Air. Visit reliableair.com today.
2 brands, 1 location, and the chance to drive what you love. It's the Sign and Drive event ×2. Beaver Mazda, Beaver Toyota, 1 big event. 0 down, 0 first payment. You pay nothing for 90 days. No stress, no waiting. Just sign and drive. Toyota or Mazda, every guest gets more perks, more care, more wow. 2 brands at 1 fantastic place, redefining the way you buy a car. Beaver Mazda and Beaver Toyota. We're here to wow you.
Chris Stapleton's All-American Roadshow, Friday, August 21st, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, with special guests Lainey Wilson and Ashley McBride. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
How'd it do, partner? It's me, the little cowboy in your car radio. Are you looking for a way to bring some adventure to your boring old plate of food? Reach for Texas Pete. For almost 100 years, it's been the trusted hot sauce to liven up eggs, chicken, barbecue, even spaghetti. That's almost as long as I've been with Pepper, my trusty steed. So pick up Texas Pete hot sauce and let flavor run wild. Okay, I'm done. Get me out of this car radio.
Dramatically improve the look of your home and make your neighbors say wow with a new garage door. Hi, I'm Dan Watkins, owner of All 4 Seasons Garage and Entry Doors. Replace that ugly, outdated garage door with a beautiful, modern, energy-efficient door that will add to your home's value and curb appeal. At All 4 Seasons, we offer fast service, affordable prices, and a huge selection of styles, colors, and custom features. When trust matters, trust us. All 4 Seasonsgarages.com.
Belinda Skelton with my friend Damon to tell his story about his experience with virtual imaging. It's the gold standard in early detection of heart disease and cancer. I've been encouraging listeners to get screened using their EBCT scan. It can save your life by giving you your calcium score in your arteries, and it can detect cancer at the earliest stages. Damon, tell us your story.
I have an awful family history of both heart disease and cancer. Both parents and grandparents had one or the other. Also, my annual physicals have always been eye-opening with very bad levels of cholesterol and high blood pressure. I heard the free offer from virtual imaging. It was easy. Took 10 minutes. I was nervous, but the score came back 0.
Awesome.
Yeah. What a relief. They say for the most part, with a 0 score, I have very little chance of suffering a heart attack for the next 5 years.
Call Virtual Imaging today for your free heart scan with few minimum requirements. Call now at 770-678-SCAN or visit their website at virtualimagingatl.com.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 3:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Vincent Financial. Our top local story, an ice storm warning includes most of metro Atlanta.
Travel is going to be difficult to impossible for most areas.
State meteorologist Will Langston says it's the first ice storm warning in Georgia in 12 years. Governor Kemp says GDOT crews will be out pre-treating roads.
Georgia Department of Transportation is going to start brining around midnight tonight.
He says drivers should steer clear of the brine trucks so they're not slowed down. DeKalb County CEO Lorraine Cochran-Johnson issues a state of emergency ahead of the storm.
DeKalb officials are urging residents to take this winter weather seriously. Deputy Director of Fleet Management Robert Gordon says only emergency personnel should be driving on the roads.
That was one of our biggest issues last year, of cars blocking intersections and hills. Please stay at home and take care of yourself and wait till conditions improve to get out.
Officials are saying all county government buildings, programs, and events will be closed this weekend, and the Board of Commission meeting on Tuesday will be virtual. Mary Ryan Howarth, 95.5 WSB.
There's an increased risk of ice and hazardous conditions in the northeast part of the metro area, but officials in Forsyth County say they are ready.
As we're entering this cold weather coming up, our county roads and bridges department is ready with all the tools and equipment to keep our county roads as accessible as possible.
Forsyth Fire's Jason Shiver says the county's website will update residents on road conditions, power outages, and other storm-related problems. Ahead of the big winter storm, Meals on Wheels volunteers are scrambling to make extra deliveries. This woman is thankful for the help.
It makes me feel really loved and cared for. I've never received this kind of love before in my life.
Meals on Wheels Atlanta says they've already delivered meals to cover several days. Stay with your severe weather station, 95.5 WSB, for updates updates on this weekend's winter storm. Download the WSB Radio app and keep your phone charged to have the latest information. Gwinnett police released the name of the suspect in the murders of 4 people at a home on Brook Ivy Court. He's identified as 51-year-old Vijay Kumar of Atlanta. The victims are his wife and 3 other adult relatives. A 12-year-old in the house called 911 to report the murders. It is 3:32 and time now for live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
Wish I could say it's the calm before the storm, but it is very busy out there, Bill. Dealing with a rollover crash cleanup down to just the HOT Express Lane block. Should clear here soon in Gwinnett. 85 south past Indian Trail Road, exit 101. Delays stretch back to Highway 316, where on the 316 westbound ramp to Pleasant Hill and 85 southbound, there's another rollover crash. Right now, that ramp is completely closed. Avoid it all. Use Satellite Boulevard, Buford Highway, some alternates there. Travel advisory by the airport. Crash in 2 right lanes. 285 southbound, the outer loop before Camp Creek Parkway, exit 2. You're slow before Langford Parkway. And into Cab, a stalled big rig still blocking the right lane. 285 northbound, the outer loop at I-20, exit number 46. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
This is WSB meteorologist Christina Epwards. Cloudy skies with highs in the upper 40s for today. Temperatures will slowly cool to the low 40s for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, rain showers move in as temperatures drop to the 30s, and monitoring for that changeover from liquid rain to freezing rain late Saturday night into Sunday morning.
Right now, 53 in East Point, 49 in Canton, and 51 in Douglasville. More news at 4 o'clock, breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hey folks, it's Scott Slade with another great tip from my friends at Myland, Atlanta's local experts for home loans. So many people have credit card balances they don't pay off every month, which makes holidays more stressful than they could be or should be. The guys at Myland say a great product to use to reduce the amount you pay is a home equity line of credit, or HELOC. This allows you to use the equity in your home to pay off high-interest credit card debt without touching your first mortgage. HELOCs are typically easier and faster to close than a full mortgage, so you can expect to get cash much faster. Whether you want to pay off debts or handle large expenses, HELOCs could be a great tool to use. To find out if one is right for you, call Myland at 770-817-2000. That's 770-817-2000. Or online, it's myland.com. Spell it M-I-L-E-N-D. And please tell them I sent you. NMLS and Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee 148769, located at 8995 Westside Parkway, Alpharetta, Georgia 30009. Myland is an equal housing lender.
If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait, and don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-896-8155. 800-896-8155. 800-896-8155.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Yeah, okay, Jared, we know.
We're talking about Jeff Tweedy. Come on,
man. This is not something for the air.
Somebody's got to keep this train on the tracks.
Well, thank you. Choo choo.
Oh, let's see. Derailed.
Choo choo Charlie over here. He's going to keep us on the tracks.
That's right.
Autumn, are you on the tracks? Or are you off
tracks?
the tracks? The tracks that Jared is keeping us on.
She does it between
on the
her
rails.
toes.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Well, doing it between your toes is good because then people don't know you're an addict.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's smart.
You know, you can't be that kind of addict in America. What we want you to be is a gambling addict. That's the addict that we want you to be, that we're encouraging you on a daily basis on everything that you watch. Gambling addiction, America says, not only okay, but preferred. The other addictions we're not so into. You got to know which ones are sponsored. Gambling addiction, actually certified and sponsored by the United States government. The other ones, you know, could land you some jail time. So be careful, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's the fun part.
There's
risk.
There's an open mic that says something about I don't even think they make a lot of sense. But I think what they were trying to say was that I looked stoned on the video. Is that what they're trying to say?
They're watching on WSB Plus, and this is what they said.
Eric, you look baked out of your head.
Baked out of my head.
What's in the background?
Yeah,
I think it's the show.
It's the show. It's the show. Let's hear it again. I believe he's listening to the show while he's calling in.
Eric, you look baked out of your head.
You. Hold on, stop. It's you. It sounds like you doing an impression of me. Do it again.
It does.
Eric, you look baked out of your head.
Sounds to me like you are doing your
either that or a demon
impression of me,
or we're hearing it back in this loop now. He's hearing back what we just played.
I'm confused.
It
it's
might
a loop
be.
within a loop.
This may have been a prequel.
I'm going to go back to worrying about the ice.
Yeah, excuse me.
I would. Yeah, that was another open mic we got right there.
Yeah, excuse me.
Hey, you're excused, man. I want you to know. You are excused.
We get all kinds of open mics.
I don't think I could possibly look stoned. I've been more sober. Is that the way to put it?
Yes.
Than in the last 2 weeks than for a very long time anyway. So this would be strange. I'm soberer than ever, and I look stoneder than ever.
Eric,
Stoned.
you look baked out of your head.
I've been
dry January for you?
No. This is my project. I brought it up. I've been in a depression. Pretty heavy bout of depression. So I recognized that a couple weeks ago, and I just started. Okay.
Most doctors will say
sleep.
recreational drugs help you with it.
I don't know. It feels like it at first, but my feeling is okay. I got to get through this, and so no drinking and partying. And getting more sleep than usual, going to sleep earlier, because my feeling is the physical is part of the mental. If you want to kind of take a stab at the mental, you can't have the physical breaking down.
That is absolutely true.
Time.
You feel so much better if you've been working out, or
yes.
if you.
Well, I haven't gone to the working out phase, but so maybe I'll have to.
Those positive endorphins.
But that's how I deal with my life. It's like, okay, this is happening. Now what am I going to do about it? I mean, it's not clinical. I think I should say that. I lived with my mom in the 70s. I know what clinical depression looks like. Just a funk, And I found that, just sort of being pretty sober-minded through it, getting a lot of sleep, it's kind of helping me through.
Have you thought about watching more news, maybe?
No, that's the exact opposite.
That's what helps me.
That's the exact opposite of not watching the news, although I have to kind of prep for the show, and so I have to know what's going on. And that's what I got to work through, But actually, there's the just the old one foot in front of the other. Just keep on going. Fake it till you make it.
Pretty soon you'll be walking out the door.
That's right. Listen, hey, Santa Claus coming to town. There's a lot of wisdom. A lot of wisdom there. Why'd you look at me like that?
I'm trying to think of the wisdom in that song.
The wisdom of that song is you put one foot. How
in
do I do it?
front of the other.
The warlock wants to become good. He doesn't know how to become good.
I was thinking of the song, not the show. Okay, I get it.
Oh, just the song itself.
Yeah.
Okay, no, come on. Stay with the show. Don't Well, stay with us.
You understand that there's a song and then there's the show.
Yeah, I get that.
And I thought he was talking about the song.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, excuse me.
Okay, you know what? You are excused.
Thank you.
And the listeners excused. You know what? It's Friday and there's a lot of winter ice coming. Everybody, this is like the turkeys, right? Everybody is pardoned.
Yes.
Everybody is excused for one weekend.
Now, I will ask, with us going into a weekend with ice and a possibility of there not being power, are you still going to be sober over the weekend, or are you going to jump back into things?
I don't jump back into things. You know what? I'm feeling too good. Let's jump back into things. I don't play it by ear. I'll have a glass of wine here or there. I don't know.
Okay. Have some mulled wine.
Yes. I'm going to build a fire.
Nice.
And I'm going to read a lot, I guess. And hopefully I've got enough batteries, power packs around to at least give me something if I want to watch a movie or something on the iPad or something like that. But if not, I'll just, or there's the other side of it, just sit in the dark and brood. That's, there's that as an option. Yeah. So I'll report back on Monday.
I did see a very clever TikTok hack where you can take 8 of those like camping candles, put them inside.
Camping candles.
No, you don't tea candles.
Yeah, tea candles. That's right.
Okay.
And you put them all in this, I guess, like aluminum box.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Jared, it's just a pan.
It's an aluminum pan. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Oh, is it a deep pan?
Yeah, it's like a
one of
turkey
those
thing.
long.
You put a
Okay, I
turkey
got it.
in.
All right.
Oh yeah. So you put the tea
It's an
candles.
aluminum box, Autumn.
You know, it's like a.
You mean a
I don't-
stainless
Hey,
steel
look,
pan
look,
or aluminum?
Look,
No, it's aluminum.
I couldn't
You can do
find.
both.
I couldn't find the word shoulder about 30 minutes ago, so I really can't.
We've all been
I
there.
can't.
It's
Yeah,
all
I
right.
can't.
Autumn's
I
an
just thought it was
attack
funny
dog.
that you were so confused.
Well, inside this aluminum pan, you put the 8 tea candles in there, and then you put a grill top on top of it, and you can boil water. You can cook eggs.
Well, I
on
have
top of it.
I have a gas stove.
But
Oh, then
let's
there you go.
say something happens to the gas.
Yeah, but it's difficult to turn it on without the electricity to create the spark, so you're going to have to use...
You guys just do a match.
Okay.
I'll just jump backward.
Boom! Eric goes boom.
Eric, he blowed
Eric
up real
goes
good.
boom.
He blowed up real good. No, I will do it properly. But,
Dad doing what he loves.
Use a spaghetti piece of spaghetti.
Why?
You light
Right.
the spaghetti on fire, and then you... 'cause
Why
you-
the
And then
spaghetti?
smoke the spaghetti.
Well, what about those long matches?
Well, if
Can't
you have those will work.
Oh, of course I have those.
Oh,
You
you
think,
got
what do you
everything.
think? What kind of person do you think
You're
I
a
am?
Boy Scout.
Think I'm a guy without long matches?
I don't have long matches.
Well, you're a guy. That's the kind of person you are,
Oh
I guess.
man.
Well, get
I
Joe
do
to
have
come
400 tea lights.
over. Get Joe to come over. Tell him to bring some long
He's
matches.
with his own kids.
Oh, you guys
Those
got to
selfish.
You got to. Why don't you huddle them together? Get all the kids together so they
Yeah.
can drive each
No.
other crazy.
Oh no no!
So you
No,
guys
no.
can do. You don't think it'd be better off having two of you against them?
The problem is
How many does
that
he have? He has two as
he
well.
has two.
Okay.
So when it's all four, five, six of us, it's tough because neither of us have the square footage. We have the square footage for a family of 3,
Oh.
right? But then
Okay.
when we bring them all together, it's a little tough.
You ever read Shirley Jackson's The Lottery?
Oh.
I think it's usually required
can't read,
reading.
Eric.
Oh, I know, but
Oh yeah.
I think she lost it though over the years. I think when she was in high school. And
It's with
college.
Tim's asparagus.
That's
What is
right. It's with Tim's asparagus.
What? I mean, I
He's
do
always-
hang on to vegetables a long time.
Talking about his gallbladder.
His gallbladder.
Oh.
Okay, don't go after for an aluminum pan
Right.
when you're
Yeah.
gonna do that. Come
Yeah.
on now.
Autumn, that's an interesting observation.
What is the thing? Appendix is what I
Yeah,
was thinking.
no, it's
I
not.
have
What's
an
an
appendix.
appendix? Yes, it's gallbladder.
I knew it was his gallbladder, but I couldn't think of.
Oh, so you said asparagus
I knew
instead
it
of
wasn't
appendix,
appendix,
even
and
though it
then I
wasn't
said
the appendix, it was
asparagus.
another organ.
I knew what you meant.
Well,
What's
my
even better-
asparagus is right below my heart.
Between shoulder and aluminum box and
We're
that.
doing great.
Here's the best one. I forgot what the hell we're even talking about here. What is the
Oh,
point?
having all
Yes,
the kids over.
yes.
What am I going to do? I don't have a long match.
Shirley Jackson's The Lottery is
There
a
you
very
go.
famous short story where, well, not a spoiler alert if I tell you, but I'm going to, all right, listen, if you've never read Shirley Jackson's The Lottery and you don't want to have the end spoiled, then, just cover your ears for a moment. But the whole twist of the thing, the whole town is getting together and it's a lottery. And then at the end of the story, you realize the lottery is that one person gets stoned or something. Like the lottery isn't that you win something. The lottery is that somebody from the crowd ends up being kind of sacrificed.
Oh, I did read this.
So here's the thing. You've got 4 kids, only room for 3. Shirley Jackson's The Lottery. Who gets left out in the cold? And lessons will be learned here.
We'll do that thing where we draw the matches and who gets the short match.
Yeah, short
But I don't have
match.
any matches. Dang it.
And then
Use
what you
straws.
and if it's how many you have one girl? What's the genders of the
It's 2. Yeah, we both have.
one boy, one girl?
Yeah.
And if it ends up being that one of the girls has the short match, then you can send them out into one of the what's that Christmas Story where the matchstick girl is out there in the freezing
Gift of
cold.
the Magi.
No, it's not the Gift of the Magi.
The Magi.
Magi.
You're thinking, I think it's the gift of the matchstick girl.
Yeah.
Isn't the matchstick girl freeze outside or something like
I don't
that?
know.
The little match girl.
Is that it? Yeah,
it's
it's a Christmas story, right?
I think
It's not a very uplifting.
It's a tragic Christmas tale about a poor barefoot girl trying to sell matches
Yeah.
in the freezing
Can
cold
you
on
buy
New Year-
this?
See, they-
on New Year's Eve. How is it
For my
Christmas?
mama,
Oh, it's New Year's
please.
Eve. Okay, it's New Year's. What's the Christmas season? Come on. Yeah.
A little after.
I think it's a European story. They kind of conflate Christmas and
Yeah.
New Year's once you get
Europeans,
into
Pagans.
get into that Scandinavian part of the world. It's like
Why
New
does
Year's.
she start a fire and then she'd be warm?
She was because then she wouldn't have anything to sell.
She had to sell her match.
Says
She
fearing
was
to go
selling
home
matches.
without selling any, she lights
selling
her
her
matches
ears
for
boxed.
warmth, seeing visions of a cozy stove, a feast, and a Christmas
It's a great
tree.
story.
And she
actually.
got high.
Yeah, she got these hallucinations. She's freezing to death, this
Yes.
little girl, and she has hallucinations
make
of how
it?
warm it is. I don't think so. Can't remember.
The next morning, the girl is found frozen, holding the burned matches with a smile on her face.
With a smile on her face.
Holiday story.
Say her parents are terrible because I think she doesn't want to go back if she didn't sell the matches, right? If she doesn't sell the matches.
I think so, yeah.
It was a different time. Let's not judge.
She's got a smile.
She smiled.
She died happy.
She's doing what she loved, selling
That's
matches.
right, full of virtue.
I have never heard of this
and
story.
ice.
Ice.
Frigid temperatures.
Dangerous conditions.
Could have freezing rain and ice.
As a historic storm heads for Atlanta.
Right now, the setup for Metro Atlanta is more likely going to be freezing rain.
Stay connected with 95.5 WSB.
Freezing cold air will stay through Monday.
Download the WSB app.
Threat of a winter storm this weekend.
Keep your phones charged.
Stay safe.
And check in often throughout the weekend.
Saturday afternoon that we're keeping a very close eye on.
Because when the weather is at its worst,
we're at our best.
Stay informed and stay safe with your severe weather station, 95.5 WSB.
Head on into the new year with an incredible deal. Georgia Spa Company is clearing out the remaining 2025 floor model hot tubs and saunas. Premium models priced to move, available now till the floor inventory is gone. This is a great way to get your start on relaxation in this new year. Wellness doesn't have to wait, and it doesn't need to be complicated. Georgia Spa Company, they've got 9 Georgia locations, and you can check them out at georgiaspacompany.com. These floor models, they're not going to last.
We are here with CFP and investment advisor Aaron Vincent of the Vincent Financial Group and host of Retire ATL every weekend right here. Get more at retireatlradio.com. And Aaron, there are some adults that work with the big box firms, and they think to themselves, I feel like some of my needs aren't being met, or there are opportunities that they could be missing. So what would you tell that person that's thinking about getting that second opinion, thinking about making the call, but they just haven't yet?
Mark, what I would say to that person who thought about it or wanted to last year but didn't is why? Why didn't you? Let's get real here. Whether you're in your car driving or you're at your office, however you're listening to this, take a second or write this down or make a mental note. Why didn't you execute on that thought? That thought that you had, that feeling that you had about getting a second opinion, you didn't follow up with that. What's the reason? A lot of times we find people are intimidated by, I don't want to be transparent. I feel like if I admit where I'm at, I'm admitting failure or something along those lines. And let me just make the bridge to you right now. We aren't going to judge you if you wish you were at X, but you're only at Y. There's no shame in saying, I'm not where I want to be and I want to get there. That should be applauded. If anything, you're going to get applause from us because it's like the human condition, right? Life on earth, to raise your hand and say, I need some help. I'd like to get this thing shored up and I'm willing to tell you the truth about where I'm at to get there. That takes courage. It takes some guts. I respect that regardless of where you are. To say, I'm willing to open myself up to that sort of conversation, that should be applauded.
To receive a personalized second opinion of your financial future from the team at the Vincent Financial Group, we invite you to call today, 770-280-1488. That's 770-280-1488 or online at retireatlradio.com. And join us for Retire ATL every weekend right here. And it's all powered by the Vincent Financial Group.
Investment advisory products and services made available through Impact Partnership Wealth, LLC, IPW, a registered investment advisor. Neither the firm nor its agents or representatives may give tax or legal advice. Individuals should consult with a qualified professional for guidance before making any purchasing decisions.
At All Care Georgia, we recognize that maintaining a healthy weight isn't just about how you look. It's also about feeling good and improving overall health. That's why our physicians and weight loss specialists offer comprehensive weight management plans customized for you. At All Care, we can assist with lifestyle modifications, provide nutritional counseling, and, if clinically appropriate, prescribe weight loss medications like GLP-1s as part of a medically supervised program. Learn more at allcare-ga/weight.
Is your water heater leaving shower time feeling like a polar plunge? Overloaded electrical panel? Have your lights flickering like a nightclub? Count on Castile Plumbing and Electrical to be there same day with no emergency service fee and next day installs. Whether your water heater needs repair or replacing, or your electrical panel needs an important safety upgrade, our highly trained specialists will get your issues sorted in no time. And with 0% interest financing on major repairs and installations, Castile can help you protect your budget too. Book CastileAir.com today.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
You can save big on select varieties of Kroger cheese. 6 to 8 ounce packs are just $1.79 each with your digital coupon. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
As Winter Storm Fern brings sub-freezing temperatures with a chance for snow and ice, Georgia Power is prepared and ready to respond. Their storm center monitors conditions around the clock, and crews are in place across the state to safely respond as quickly as possible to any potential outages. Stay safe by preparing an emergency kit with essential supplies, using generators outside and away from enclosed spaces, and avoiding any downed or low-hanging wires. For more tips and real-time updates, follow Georgia Power on social media, download their mobile app, or visit georgiapower.com/storm.
Slight pause. Hey, do you want to hear a feel-good winter story?
Sure.
Does anybody here want to, or we?
Are there any little girls freezing to death?
Well, I thought that when we ended on the matchstick girl, I thought
it's the little match girl. By the way,
the little match girl was a little. Yeah. That was a little bit negative.
But she did have a smile on her face.
It did end with a smile. That is true. So she, mentally, she was in a good place when she froze to death. But, which to me is a happy ending, right? Yes. But if you want a feel good, everybody's getting worried about the weekend, and you should, get your powers generated and all the things you need to do. Get the milk and the whatnots.
The whatnots are important.
And people are worried. But here's a feel good story about the wintertime. From the New York Post. The world's oldest snowball celebrates 50th anniversary.
Wow.
How about that? So this dude, I think he lived in Santa Clara.
I believe that's right.
In California. And he was 14 years old and it snowed. He never saw snow in his backyard. He's now like 60 or something. I don't know.
It was San Jose.
San Jose. Very rarely gets snow. He's 14 years old. And the snow, and for one day they're all out there playing, and then like the next day it starts to melt. And he was like, no, I don't want the snow to go away. So he got a bunch of it and he put it in the freezer. And what he didn't know was not only did his mother keep it, she transferred it over to some sort of Skippy peanut butter jar. And he didn't know this, I don't think. And she died a few years ago. And he opened the freezer and it was still there.
Wow.
So now it's the world's oldest snowball.
Stayed in the family freezer for all those years.
Really means nothing. As a story, it means nothing. Nobody's life has moved or changed or anything. It really doesn't add up to
slice
anything.
Of life.
Don't think it's a flex.
It is. I
don't think it's a flex. I have the world's oldest snowball.
It might be that. It might be that he's bragging. Maybe he's recently single. Yeah. And he wants to.
I tried to do that with hail once. And I think my grandmother just.
How old were you? Like 10 or
8.
something? 8. Okay.
I have a snowball in my freezer.
From?
Last year.
Oh, see, you got this guy.
Yeah, you got 49 years to go.
Yeah. Good luck.
And it might have been just from the last snowstorm.
But why did you live in Baltimore area? I mean, you get snow every year. Why was it?
I don't know. The kids get excited.
It's a solid block of ice they can throw at each other.
I mean, do they even look at it? Like, once it's in the
fridge? No, they don't even remember it's there. They just throw it out. It's next to like a chicken carcass that I have in there that I'm going to make stew for. It's just stuff in there.
One day I'll use that chicken carcass.
Did you find the chicken? And kill it?
Yeah, well, yeah. Would you find
underneath the windmill?
Oh, okay, good.
That's what you got to do. You see, that's what Trump doesn't understand. These flying chickens that are flying so high that they hit the windmills.
Yeah, and they fall and nobody can eat them.
It's a free meal.
That's why the price of eggs went up. All those windmills.
Well, that and
killing all those chickens.
Sleepy, creepy weirdo Joe Biden.
Okay, I know. What did you creepy weirdo? That's new, isn't it?
Well, it doesn't rhyme, but sleepy, creepy, weepy Joe Biden.
So it still kind of reminded me of that song. It's the lazy, hazy days of summer.
Turn around, leaves are brown, in the sky is a hazy shade of winter.
That's right. It's not just whales that can sing.
Hear the Salvation Army band.
This Jeff Shamus, who has this.
Jeff Shamus?
That's his name.
Shamus?
Shamus, yes.
Shamus. That would be Irish, but that's usually a first name. So I don't know if it's Irish, if it's the last name.
He says, quote, honestly, the snowball takes me back to being 14 years old and seeing snow in my own yard for the first time. My mom was sentimental in the best way. She saved things that matter to us, kids, even if they seemed silly to anyone else.
Well, they seem silly to me. It's one of those stories that seems like a story, but then the more you dig into it, you go, well, this really doesn't matter to anyone. I mean, even to that guy, he's making it up. It doesn't really matter to him. Oh, this snowball means so much to me. Even his mother, I'll bet you there's a good chance, I don't know if she moved in her life, there's a good chance that she didn't even remember that damn thing was in the back of the freezer. I have no idea.
Listen, New York Post is smart. They know all this ice and snow is coming to the country.
That's right.
Release the story out there, get people talking.
Yeah. Unlike my newspaper that released the little girl trying to sell matches and froze to death. That didn't uplift anyone's day. However, the world's oldest snowball, that puts a real smile on my face, and I didn't have to die to achieve it.
How about a simple New Year's resolution? One where you're guaranteed to succeed. Hey, it's Mark Aaron back with you. Reverse the clock on hair loss with Advanced Hair's simple one-day treatment. You'll feel more confident and more youthful when you witness your own natural hair growing into those places where it's been balding or thinning for years. From Advanced Hair's breakthrough technology to their highly experienced team, there's no one I trust more in hair restoration. Their simple FUE treatment begins to regrow your own natural hair the very next day, and your new hair is backed by the Advanced Hair Guaranteed. Simply put, Advanced Hair's exceptional standard of care makes your comfort and your results their top priority. Did I mention the results can last a lifetime? Celebrate this new year with a fuller head of hair and get a free consultation, $250 off, and 250 free hair grafts. Call 470-660-HAIR. That's 470-660-HAIR. See what meeting your resolution could look like at advancedhair.com.
Are you living with dry AMD? If so, you could be on the road to geographic atrophy, or GA, a condition that leads to retinal cell death and permanent vision loss. But with Izervay, you can
slow it down, get it going slower.
Izervay slows GA progression by targeting a key source of retinal cell death, which may help preserve your vision longer. Izervay, or Avastin Capted Pagel, is a prescription eye injection used to treat GA. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may temporarily increase eye pressure. Your vision may be impaired after an eye injection or exam. Don't delay. Ask your doctor about Izervay today.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Visit Izervay.com. That's IZERVAY.com. Paid for by Astellas Pharma.
Belinda Skelton with my friend Damon to tell his story about his experience with virtual imaging. It's the gold standard in early detection of heart disease and cancer. I've been encouraging listeners to get screened using their EBCT scan. It can save your life by giving you your calcium score in your arteries, and it can detect cancer at the earliest stages. Damon, tell us your story.
I have an awful family history of both heart disease and cancer. Both parents and grandparents had one or the other. Also, my annual physicals have always been eye-opening, with very bad levels of cholesterol and high blood pressure. I heard the free offer from Virtual Imaging. It was easy. Took 10 minutes. I was nervous, but the score came back 0.
Awesome.
Yeah. What a relief. They say for the most part, with a 0 score, I have very little chance of suffering a heart attack for the next 5 years.
Call Virtual Imaging today for your free heart scan with few minimum requirements. Call now at 770-678-SCAN or visit their website at virtualimagingatl.com. News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio with our top local story. North Georgia braces for an ice storm.
It's going to be ice. It's going to be dangerous.
Governor Kemp urging people in the state to prepare for the worst.
As an abundance of caution, I would just prepare like it's going to hit you and you may be stuck at the house for 2 or 3 days.
An ice storm warning is now in effect for most of metro Atlanta. State meteorologist Will Langston says it's been 12 years since the last ice storm warning.
It's pretty rare. So I think that indicates the confidence in the forecast for this event and the need to take it very seriously.
WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards on when the weather starts to go downhill.
The time window of when it begins is 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday night. By midnight and into early Sunday morning, freezing rain will be occurring in the northeast portion of the metro.
Right now it's 53 degrees in Atlanta. Christina will have Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. And stay with your severe weather station, 95.5 WSB, for updates on this this weekend's winter storm. Download the WSB Radio app and keep your phone charged to have the latest information. And now is the time to be making final preparations for the storm.
Georgia Emergency Management Agency Director Josh Lamb says this winter storm will cause significant impacts.
We ask that everyone takes the time now to prepare your family, prepare your home, and prepare your car.
For state agencies, final preparations are moving into high gear, and Lamb says they are staging resources.
Water, blankets, and MREs have been moved across the state where they can better fit the needs of those likely to be affected.
State agency heads will monitor and coordinate the storm response inside the Secure State Operations Center, which will be activated at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. At GEMA headquarters, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
Counties across metro Atlanta are doing their own storm preps.
Trucks are set to go to treat the roads. Michael Shaw, Director of Emergency Management in Gwinnett County, says they've also been in contact with cities within the county to coordinate response. He says hospitals are making sure that they have staff available during the storm and working generators. So what's the biggest concern in Gwinnett?
There is the realization that this is not just a weekend event, that we are going to be dealing with frigid temperatures into next week.
Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
Georgia's Attorney General is warning of possible scams and price gouging in anticipation of the ice storm. He's urging anyone who suspects they've been scammed to contact his office. He says unfair and deceptive business practices won't be tolerated, and anyone artificially increasing costs on the backs of hardworking Georgians will be held accountable. Atlanta's airport has new tools to keep air travel moving even during a winter storm.
Excited drivers are at the wheels of new multifunctional equipment at Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. Assistant GM Chris Jackman says these combine the scraping, sweeping, and pushing of runway ice and snow into one machine.
It looks big, but it's very nimble, and they're actually easier to operate than the traditional equipment.
Deputy GM Gus Hudson says being able to cover larger sections of runway faster will make a big difference for passengers.
That means that they're not stuck in the terminal. They're not stuck on the runways waiting for taxiways and runways to be cleared. Their aircraft will be able to move faster.
At ATL, Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
New information this afternoon on a quadruple murder case in Gwinnett County. Police have released the name of the suspect. 51-year-old Vijay Kumar of Atlanta is accused of killing his wife and 3 other adult relatives at a home on Brook Ivy Court. Corporal Angela Carter says there were kids in the house at the time of the murders.
They also located 3 juveniles who were located in a closet in the upper floor of the residence, and they were unharmed.
It was a 12-year-old child who called 911. Kumar is charged with felony and malice murder as well as cruelty to children. A federal judge dismisses the Department of Justice demand to hand over Georgia voter information from the 2020 election. Attorney General Pam Bondi sent a letter to Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger last August asking him to send Georgia's complete and current statewide voter registration list. Raffensperger's office notified Bondi it was illegal for the state to share that information, and a judge today dismissed the case, saying the Attorney General's request lacks subject matter jurisdiction. It is 4:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Been a rough afternoon on I-85 in Gwinnett County, Bill. A little bit better news. The rollover crash, 85 southbound, south of Indian Trail Road, that has cleared. All lanes are back open, but hasn't helped things out in Duluth because we're still dealing with a crash reported as a rollover crash blocking the 316 westbound ramp to I-85 southbound, so no fun there. Try to work your way over to Satellite Boulevard, Buford Highway, some good alternates you can use. 85 northbound getting a little bit slower out of DeKalb into Gwinnett. Just volume, though, from 285. You'll stay sluggish up to Beaver Ruin Road. We've also had our eyes on trouble on 285 in DeKalb County. Isabella Rodriguez.
That's right. Drivers in DeKalb County, you'll run into a stalled vehicle on 285 northbound, the outer loop just before I-20. That's blocking a right lane, and those backups stretch back towards the I-675 split. Next report in less than 10 minutes. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Cloudy skies today with highs in the upper 40s. Lows tonight will stay in the low 40s. Tomorrow, rain showers arrive in the afternoon as temperatures drop through the course of the day. Freezing rain for tomorrow night into early Sunday morning. Widespread rain showers for Sunday afternoon with temperatures in the mid-30s to low 40s.
Right now, 50 in Sugar Hill, 53 in Scottdale, 54 in Union City. More news at 4:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 2 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. Where has the time gone? It seems like just moments ago I was saying hour 1. This is just one long conveyor belt, isn't it, George?
That's right.
We can't get off.
Why would we want to?
Well, these 4 hours are good, but then when I go home and just sit in the dark,
before the power goes
waiting,
out.
and who knows about Monday? You know, my boss Ken's like, "You'll be fine on Monday. Come in," and I was like, "Well, you want to get a hotel room for the?" No, I don't want to get a hotel room for the weekend. So this is why I basically broke it down.
Together.
A bunk up? Do you snore?
Yeah. No.
I do
It might
sometimes.
be kind of cool to get a hotel because you're just going to be home alone. You can have all.
Yeah,
everything there.
you can hang out with everybody from work too.
Yeah, but George sleeps in the nude.
That's true. We did find that out. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Yeah, I think my response was, play it by ear. So if I can drive in on Monday, I'll drive in and do the show on Monday. If the roads are bad, but I have electricity, I'll do the show from home. If the roads are bad and I don't have electricity, I won't be here. I'm not going to hang out in a hotel room all weekend long just to find out.
Autumn might be the only one that's here. She might have to host the show.
That's that 4 hours. She says she can do it. She said she
6 hours of Shelley Winter program, and Autumn from where you from? Baltimore.
How would it start? It's Monday. It's just
All right.
Autumn. Here we go.
Hey, it's the Von Hessler Doctrine featuring me, Autumn Fisher. I'm the only one here.
Yes.
And it'll come back to me. Eric, that was the highest rated Monday since they invented Mondays.
Hire that gal.
It means get rid of. She needs to go up higher on the chart on the hierarchy.
The depth chart.
Yeah.
I realize the reason that most people say hierarchy is because they think it makes sense. Like you would go higher rather than saying hierarchy, which most people, for some reason, when I've heard people say it, they say, he needs to move up the hierarchy. And I have to say, well, that's moving him nowhere because that's not a thing. And then they punch me.
Oh, boy.
Well, yeah, you try to
why
correct
is this
somebody.
so wrong? This is what my
Try to correct somebody.
This is what my youngest son is like. If I say, well, no, it's not that way, it's the other way, just like loses it, like I'm the biggest jerk who ever lived. How is that wrong to point out?
Because people understand that it's hierarchy, but we all say things quickly, and it sounds like hierarchy.
Yeah, hierarchy.
It's the same with ice cream. It used to be iced cream because that's what it is, but we don't call it that anymore. We call it ice cream.
Well, once Breyers decided they were going to call it the way they call it, they're the ice cream people. They decide. But if they wanted to call it iced cream, still, I would refer to it by its proper name.
So Breyers is the benchmark that you
They
go
decide.
Are you sure it wasn't
When it comes to ice cream, they decide.
I think Edie's made
Wait
that
a second. Ice cream is also, that term has been around since the 1740s. So
Ice cream?
Yes, but it was iced
Oh, I
cream.
love this. Are you telling Autumn that she's wrong about
I'm not
something
saying that
she
she's
said?
wrong. She's
no,
right.
No, I like it. I'm with you.
Yeah, she's wrong.
How did they
with you.
make iced cream then?
I haven't looked into this.
Probably could only do it in the winter.
They took the cream.
It says in the 1600s, the dessert was generally referred to as iced cream or cream ice, and then around 1744, this period marks a commonly cited shift when
that's
the
what
ED
happened.
began to be dropped toward ice cream.
That's what
It's
ED
the
got.
same with
The ED
iced
turned
tea.
into something else.
We're in the middle. We're in the middle of the transition between iced tea because a lot of people, I think Lipton's might have iced tea.
Oh, look at that.
Well, that's dumb.
Well,
Well,
it's
no,
not. It's just how things shift and move around.
If you were in 1744, you'd be saying the same thing about ice cream. It's dumb.
I'm not going to
It's
change.
iced cream.
I mean, the word hound comes from German for Hund.
Yes.
And so we have squished that into English and made it hound.
Believe it or not,
Hound.
ice
Well, that's
cream is
stupid.
American. Iced cream is British, and it's similar to skim milk. Skimmed milk was
Right.
British. Skim milk, American.
Well,
you go,
all I know is I remember when
this.
Actually.
for about 6 months after my father left in the 70s, we got like not food stamps. It was actually like Monopoly money, but it was the same thing. It was like Monopoly money to go to the store, and so I remember we didn't. That was 6 months where we didn't get any ice cream. We got ice milk.
That stuff was horrible.
And I wonder if I liked it when I was a kid. Isn't a Frosty basically ice milk?
A Frosty probably doesn't have any milk in it.
Why? What do you? Is that your way of saying that you don't like fast food restaurants? What are you?
Well, they usually don't use. I don't think they use real
Well,
milk,
like
or they
powdered
use
milk.
powdered milk or
That's
something
real
like
milk.
that. Yeah,
It's
Well,
real milk.
kinda.
Yeah, sure, it's real.
Yeah.
It's just powdered.
Jared,
Just
you
add
checking?
water.
A Frosty consists of milk, sugar, corn syrup, cream, and We? Wait, W-H-E-Y?
We.
Now I don't
Sorry.
feel. I mean, I started out him
Come on,
talking,
dang it,
feeling dumb,
asparagus.
and by the end of it,
Oh.
you know, you could put "we" under a pan and heat your whole house.
It's the Dumbo show. we.
That's my southern. That's that hillbilly coming out.
That's right. That's right. You are a hillbilly. You're a Bolivian hillbilly. You're a Bolivian Japanese hillbilly hybrid.
Well, some laws.
Remember Hillbilly Hybrid?
I do. He was.
What a banjo player.
He actually only had 2 arms, but it was bad.
Yeah,
It was
it's okay. Just keep going. That's
Yeah,
when the joke's bad. Just keep
Yes,
going. That's
yes.
the main.
Go
thing.
with your way.
Yeah,
But
just
McDonald's,
go your own way.
because of certain state
Own
laws.
way.
Because of certain state laws, fast food restaurants aren't allowed to call them milkshakes, but they contain milk products in them.
I see. Okay.
No,
well,
not ices, milkshakes.
what's the other thing besides? What's the competitor to Icy?
Frosty.
No. Frosty is
Slushy.
Slushy. That's it.
Slurpee.
No. Well, yes. Right. There's Slurpee.
Yeah, slushy.
There's Slushy.
I like a Slurpee better.
And then
'cause
there's
it's
the
not all
Icy.
that ice in
There's
it.
the Icy.
They're all so different.
Yeah.
See,
Is an
the
Icy more like a glorified snow cone?
I think one's owned by
No, they're all
Coke
the
and one's Pepsi.
In a
Are they all
baseball
the
cap.
same?
They're all the same.
I went into one of
Slurpees
these.
are soft.
Have you gone into one of these convenience stores where they have not like all you can like refillable like slushies?
Yeah.
Well, that's not good for your health.
No.
Are people showing up every day with a large cup and having a slushie on a day?
60-ounce slushy.
Give me another one of those root beer slushies. My daily 60-ounce root beer slushie. And then they go home and bitch to their wives that we don't have free health care.
Now, I think one of them is associated with Coca-Cola products, and the other one's associated with Pepsi products.
That's how it always.
Because they're all. It just depends.
Autumn
on
rejects that idea.
I think it's this. I think it just depends on the machine.
Slurpees are only available at 7-Eleven.
That's it. Slurpee is a 7-Eleven product.
I'm looking it up right now. Which
I don't think I've had one of these things since I was.
I love a cherry, like a red cherry, and then the Coke. You mix them. You get
So you've been doing this a little bit lately.
Oh yeah, I love it. Not lately. I just it's cold, but in the summer I'll do
When
it.
I was 5, there was a 7-Eleven around the corner from my house, and I remember walking to it to get Slurpees and then walking back.
And was that a fond memory?
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
did
just 'cause
some creepy guy get?
I
in
wouldn't
between?
let my son do that.
Why? Why won't we let our kids?
Because it's not 1975.
It's actually safer now than it was then. It's
Sure
just
it
that
is.
it is. It is. It's
It
just
is
that we.
safer.
It's safer, but we see back in 1975, if something happened 60 miles away, you didn't know about it.
Right.
Now every local story in the world can be elevated to a national story, so you find out about every terrible thing that happens in some small town in Arkansas or Illinois or whatever. Truth is, we didn't hear about it all the time, but that stuff, it was actually more dangerous for kids to be kind of out and about alone in terms of creepy people being out there than now. It's just that now we have all this information, and then DFACS will arrest you if your kid's seen walking to the store, which has happened in Georgia.
That lady up in Marietta or wherever.
I think it was a little countrified. Was it Marietta?
Yeah, no, it was up in North Georgia. You're right. I think it was. I want to say it was Blue Ridge.
Yeah, a kid was walking to the store. It was like a mile away.
And he was 10 or 11 or something.
Yeah, 10, I think.
By the way, while I have this pulled up, Icy has a 50-year deal with Coca-Cola. They signed it
There
back
you
in
go.
1998.
When?
Yeah, but what about
And,
Slurpee?
1998?
1998
Hold on.
Slurpee. I don't know what their deal is.
No, they
but
probably use a Coke product. It's not really Coke, maybe.
Mine is Coke. I see it. It says Coke on it.
Huh?
Let's see.
Wait a minute, you see it? Like in your
I
mind?
go to 7-Eleven.
You see it in your mind?
No, there's 7-Eleven
Are
right
you
next to me.
envisioning this in your
Let me
mind
call
right now?
7 let me call my
Okay,
friend.
why don't she call you? Oh, you have your
Like
friend? Oh, what?
Deepak at
Coca-Cola
7-Eleven.
also.
You know the person. Hey,
do.
Autumn.
Coca-Cola does
Autumn's
have
a regular. Hey, you know what? He sees
I
Autumn.
send you the best pork rinds.
She pulls in, and by the time she walks through the door, the cherry Coke Slurpee is waiting for her.
Yep, they know
she's
it's
a
me.
regular.
You just call her Slurp.
Yeah, well.
There was that Manjuro period where they lost a lot of money. They're like, Autumn, when are you ever coming back? When are
I'm
you
going
ever
into
coming
their
back?
dumpsters looking for old Slurpees.
Those are delicious. Hello to Alex Williams. Alex says that a crash cleanup on 85 South in Duluth That's not good grammar, but you should look out for it.
That's right, Eric. But the good news is, we like to say this, they just got all the cleanup off to the right. For quite a while, it's been blocking the 316 westbound ramp to 85 southbound. That's also been impacting those trying to get off onto Pleasant Hill, but all the lanes have reopened, so that 85 south slow zone in Duluth that stretches back to Sugarloaf Parkway should start to get better. Right lanes bunch up again between Jimmy Carter Boulevard and 285. Nothing to worry about on 400 northbound, 75 northbound. You're slow in those right lanes heading southbound, leaving South Marietta Parkway, getting down to I-285 in Truist Park. Watching where we had some earlier trouble heading into Midtown and downtown, it's Isabella Rodriguez.
That's right. Drivers heading downtown towards Atlanta. We have better news. That crash on I-75 southbound before 14th Street has cleared. Though slowdowns continue into downtown and stay jammed up past the Georgia Tech area near exit 249. This report is sponsored by Intuit TurboTax Express Assist. TurboTax is redefining tax season with the opening of expert stores and offices nationwide, merging cutting-edge AI with local expertise for a stress-free experience. Find your local tax expert at TurboTax.com. Next report in less than 10 minutes. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
It pays to have the WSB radio app. Download it today and get ready for the Blitz.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome.
The WSB 5K a day bonus Blitz.
I don't believe it.
5 chances every weekday to win $1,000.
Oh, that is awesome. Are you serious?
The WSB 5K a day bonus Blitz.
Your next chance to win is at 5 p.m. from 95.5 WSB.
Download the WSB radio app now.
Hi, it's Tim Andrews from the Von Hessler Doctrine for my roofer, FGA Roofing. Are you considering a new roof but not sure when you'll be able to get it into the budget? A new year is here. You know, a new roof can dramatically improve the look of your house. And I know, there are a lot of uncertainties in the economy right now. So, FGA Roofing has put together an offer you should consider. The 000 plan. 0 down payment, 0 interest for 12 months, and 0 monthly payments for 12 months. With FGA Roofing, you can get a quote in just a few days and your roof installed in just a couple of weeks. And the best part is you can wait and pay until it fits your timeline. FGA Roofing specializes in slate, tile, wood shake, cedar, and architectural roofs. Don't forget, it's the 000 plan. Hard to beat that, right? From FGA Roofing, where you'll get first-rate installation and quality service. Search FGA Roofing for a free quote today.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-2798. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-2798. That's 800-575-2798.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
New investigations break on Channel 2 Action News. We get problems solved, plain and simple. Every day we follow the facts.
Started digging, only to find...
Getting you the answers you need now.
We have live. Team 2 comes.
Channel 2 never stops advocating for you.
An investigation regarding your tax dollars.
We're more than just Atlanta's news.
A warning for consumers regarding...
We've got your back all over North Georgia. See what's new, live, every day at 4, 5, and 6 on Channel 2 Action News.
We got a call late New Year's Eve. A dad's garage door spring just snapped. He said, my family's counting on me tomorrow. We have big plans. So we showed up fast. We didn't talk about the price. We didn't wait till the morning. We fixed it right then. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner at A1 Garage Door Service. When you need help, we're the ones who show up. From repairs to upgrades, call A1 from day one. Call A1 Garage Door Service today or schedule online at a1garage.com.
A1garage.com. A1 from day one.
Scott Slade here to talk to you about your health, and I think it's real important to talk about what is most likely to kill you.
Heart disease is the #1 killer of Americans, and the older we get, the more prevalent it is. But you can reduce your risk. Eat right, don't smoke, exercise, and be informed about what's going on in your own body. Like lots of potentially serious health problems, if you catch heart disease early, you vastly increase your chances of living a longer life. And that's where virtual imaging comes in. Virtual imaging scans take less than 10 minutes and screen with 98% accuracy for heart disease. Other scans, including brain and full body, are available too. Virtual imaging is locally owned and operated in Atlanta for over 15 years, so they can make you this terrific offer. A complimentary heart scan for you and your spouse with a few minimum requirements. So don't put this off. I've done it. Call Virtual Imaging today for your free heart scan. 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-7226. Or visit their website at virtualimagingatl.com.
All right, the TikTok deal is over, right? They finalized the deal to keep operating in the U.S., and I think that's worth celebrating. You know, now that we figured out a way to keep the Chinese government from using TikTok data to spy on Americans, all we've got to do is figure out a way to keep the American government from using TikTok to spy on Americans. But look at it this way. We're halfway there.
Yeah.
So that was always what America was mad about.
Hey,
they would look at the Chinese and go, hey, we spy on our people and use it against them. Not you. They were jealous, basically, that another country was doing what they supposedly have to do. Yes?
And Reels is very close, too. They're Meta's competitor with TikTok.
Does it have a Z on it?
No.
Okay, all right, then it's okay.
TikTok has a better algorithm.
It does, but Reels is getting close.
Well, there's part of the algorithm we'll have to see. I mean, you'll have to see. I don't have one single social media app on my phone, but you guys can report back to me. And I say that.
For you.
No, I say that so people know that I'm better than them. That's just really the reason.
That's why I said, good for you.
Thank you very much. But you guys can report back to me. There is some fear. The algorithm does stay with the United States, but it's not going to have every element that it had before.
I won't have my pro-Palestinian stuff in there anymore.
Oh, is that just thrown at you all the time?
No, but that's one of the things that you won't see anymore.
Oh, that's
what.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, I have. You probably see less of that.
Yes.
But hey, listen. If you're learning about the world on TikTok, I mean, come on. if that's how you're learning about the world, maybe you ought to just kind of jump off there. And
we've also got the Board of Peace. So.
Oh yeah, there's the board. That'll fill in the Board of Peace, by the way, which is very hilarious that Trump just told Canada that they're uninvited.
We don't need you.
And this is after Canada said basically, at that Davos thing. I don't know if our news is talking about it. I don't mean WSB. I mean our 24-hour news channels or anything. But the winner out of Davos was the Prime Minister of Canada. He's the one who went in there and basically said, the way America, Russia, and China, and the way these great powers are going, we can't, as middle powers, we need to get together now because we can't. These people are fighting each other and they're using us in the way. And one day later, with his speech and the drop on Wall Street, the whole Greenland thing went away. And although Trump is still threatening Canada by saying, hey, you know what? I'm uninviting you. You're losing the privilege of giving me personally $1 billion to be on a board of nothing. And that's how we're showing Canada. But this Mark Carney, if you haven't seen it, he gave a hell of a speech at Davos. And he's not known for his oratory. So I'm not saying he's like, JFK or something.
You were surprised.
It was, in my mind, I thought it was kind of nice to see an adult. And later on, Trump was like, he did that gangster thing. Hey, remember that the next time you go after
Yeah.
He basically said, you live because of the United States. And Americans are like, yeah, Canadians should just be cool with that. You live because of the United States, meaning we could cut you off and you would die.
I've got it right here.
They should be grateful also, but they're not. I watched your prime minister yesterday. He wasn't so grateful. But they should be grateful to us. Canada lives because of the United States. Remember that, Mark, the next time you make your statements.
Yeah. So you made a statement I didn't like, so maybe we'll kill some of your people. I don't know what he was trying to say there. But this is how it works, people. The way that you feel as a patriotic American when outside forces come in and either call you names or threaten you. You know that feeling you have where all of a sudden you don't care for 48 hours who's a Democrat and who's a Republican? We just all have to fight for our country. I don't know why it's so difficult for people to understand. That's exactly the same thing that happens in every other country. But who am I to talk sense? Let's stop with the politics. We'll go back to the nonsense when we get back. Alex Williams says there's a stall slowing the ride on 285 in DeKalb.
Yeah, this one's been with us quite a while, Eric. They just can't seem to clear it. It's in the right lane, 285 northbound, the outer loop in DeKalb, right at I-20 exit 46. And yep, I see it is still there. It has stacked up that ride back towards 675, 285 southbound, the inner loop getting down to I-20. Toughest part of that ride is getting through the I-85 interchange. Then it gets a little bit better through Tucker into Clarkston. We found some new trouble on 285 down by the airport, Isabella Rodriguez.
Yes, down by the airport in Clayton County, we're tracking a crash on 285 eastbound, the outer loop, just past Riverdale Road, exit 60. Right now, it's blocking a center lane, so expect some slowdowns as you go through College Park. Next report in less than 10 minutes, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Dave Baker here for Coolray Heating and Cooling. Now is the perfect time to make sure your heating and cooling systems are in perfect working order, and Coolray's here to help. Right now, when you book a heating system tune-up, they'll include an AC tune-up absolutely free. You can stay warm now and avoid costly breakdowns later. Simply schedule your 2-for-1 HVAC tune-up today at Coolray.com and start the year comfortable. So perfect. Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
All right, folks, time to talk about real money, gold and silver. Now, the analysts, the guys behind closed doors, digging deep into the data, well, they are making big predictions for 2026. Now, they now see gold hitting $5,000 an ounce. Wow. How about silver? We're talking about silver surging toward an unbelievable $100 an ounce. I'm going to tell you what, I'm not waiting until I see these prices in the headlines. I'm taking action now. That's why I am a customer of the best in the business, and that is Goldco. They are my number one pick for gold and silver. I trust them to help diversify and protect my retirement savings. Right now, they're offering you a free 2026 gold and silver kit, plus a limited time offer where you can get 10% instant match in bonus gold or silver just for getting started. Call now, 855-815-GOLD, or just go to HannityGold.com. That's 855-815-GOLD, or HannityGold1word.com.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code QUICK25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code QUICK25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code QUICK25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
As Winter Storm Fern brings sub-freezing temperatures with a chance for snow and ice, Georgia Power is prepared and ready to respond. Their storm center monitors conditions around the clock, and crews are in place across the state to safely respond as quickly as possible to any potential outages. Stay safe by preparing an emergency kit with essential supplies, using generators outside and away from enclosed spaces, and avoiding any downed or low-hanging wires. For more tips and real-time updates, follow Georgia Power on social media, download their mobile app, or visit georgiapower.com/storm.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Hoffman Financial Group. Our top local story, a rare ice storm warning for North Georgia.
It's been 12 years since we've had an ice storm warning in Georgia.
But that's the case with this storm, says state meteorologist Will Langston. The warning covers most of metro Atlanta. Governor Brian Kemp urging people to prepare for the worst.
It could be a 3-day event, so just make sure you got enough food for that and can stay warm in case you do lose your heat. and charge your phones up so you can communicate.
WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards says the impacts from this storm will linger into next week.
Be on alert through Monday morning. Since the Arctic air arrives late Sunday night, anything that is liquid, even if it came down as rain, may likely freeze over through the overnight into Monday morning.
Right now it's 54 degrees in Atlanta. Christina will have Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. The Georgia Emergency Management Agency is preparing for the storm, and Director Josh Lamb says you should too.
Before the storm hits, make sure your gas tank is full and prepare an emergency car kit, including a first aid kit, cell phone charger, jumper cables, blankets, water and snacks, and an ice scraper.
The State Operations Center will open tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. Counties across the metro area are doing their own storm preps.
The Cobb Department of Transportation tells residents stay home and off the roads if possible. Don't put yourself in a position to be rescued. In the meantime, DOT Director Drew Ressler says the priority is treating major thoroughfares.
To make sure not just that first responders as a priority are able to get to calls for service, but also that Georgia Power, we're anticipating wind gusts and down trees, being able to keep those roads open.
He says they'll treat some 560 lane miles of thoroughfares continuously throughout the storm with 6 brine units ready to go. Cheryl Castro, 95.5 WSB.
And DeKalb County is mobilizing.
DeKalb now issues a state of emergency ahead of this winter storm. Associate Director of Roads and Drainage Peggy Allen says they've been stocking up on supplies since last January.
We have over 2,500 tons of salt. We have almost 10,000 tons of the gray sand that we use for the mix. We have over 50 tons of calcium chloride.
She says all low point spots on the roads are getting treated multiple times to avoid large puddles icing over. Officials are calling on residents to stay indoors this weekend. Mary Ryan Howarth, 95.5 WSB.
There's an increased risk of ice and hazardous conditions in the northeast part of the metro area, but officials in Forsyth County say they are prepared.
We've been meeting regularly with EMA and having weather briefings. We're in good shape here in Forsyth County. And if anyone has any questions, if they're a Forsyth County resident, they can always check Forsyth County's social media pages.
Forsyth Fire's Jason Shiver says the county's website will update residents on road conditions, power outages, and other storm-related problems. Ahead of the big winter storm, Meals on Wheels volunteers are making extra deliveries in metro Atlanta.
For inclement weather, we have to have a plan, and we do.
Meals on Wheels Atlanta CEO Charlene Crusoe Ingram says they already have delivered meals to cover several days. Grady Hospital making plans for the winter storm. Several services will be closed Monday, including all clinics at the main hospital, neighborhood health centers, outpatient services, the outpatient pharmacy, and the urgent care center. Patients who can be seen virtually will keep their scheduled appointments on Monday. All other clinic visits, as well as elective and non-urgent procedures scheduled for Monday, will be rescheduled. Grady Hospital will remain open with hospital leadership and emergency management teams closely monitoring weather conditions. Stay with your severe weather station, 95.5 WSB, for updates on this weekend's winter storm. Download the WSB radio app and keep your phone charged to have the latest information. Gwinnett police released the name of the suspect in the murders of 4 people at a home on Brook Ivy Court. He's identified as 51-year-old Vijay Kumar of Atlanta. The victims are his wife and 3 other adult relatives. A 12-year-old in the house called 911 to report the murders. The Atlanta-based CDC confirms at least 245 new measles cases in the U.S. across 14 states. Most all of the cases are in those who are not vaccinated. Georgia reported its first measles case of the new year this month. It was in a baby that was too young to be vaccinated. It is 4:34. Time now for live team coverage of traffic and weather. And Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Still watching this stalled big rig that just won't seem to clear, Bill. It's in the southeast leg of the perimeter, 285 northbound, the outer loop at I-20 exit 46. It's in that right lane. Delays stretch back now back to Boulder Crest Road. Earlier trouble before that, 285 eastbound, the outer loop down by the airport past Riverdale Road exit 60. That has since cleared. 285 westbound, the outer loop, watching a few brake lights out of Sandy Springs into Cobb. Not terrible. You just keep your foot close to that brake pedal from Roswell Road over to I-75 and Truist Park. How are things looking through downtown Atlanta, Isabella Rodriguez?
Well, right now, downtown Atlanta is jammed up in both directions on the connector. Southbound on 75-85, it's slow right now from 17th Street down through Midtown towards exit 249. And northbound, those backups run up from I-20 to Freedom Parkway, exit 248. Next report in less than 10 minutes. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Cloudy skies but dry this evening with lows around 40. Tomorrow, cloudy skies, mainly dry through the afternoon. Temperatures dropping from the 40s to the 30s as rain showers move into the metro area. Those rain showers will transition to freezing rain by midnight and continue through Sunday morning.
Right now, 53 in Stone Mountain, 51 in Mableton, and 52 in Hampton. More news at 5 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
This is Andy Harris, President of Coosa Valley Credit Union, inviting you to come see us for your auto loan needs. If you're buying a car or refinancing your current auto loan, at Coosa Valley Credit Union, you'll get one of the lowest interest rates in the market. Now, auto loan rates are as low as 2.99 APR when you open an account with a direct deposit. Coosa Valley Credit Union is local and nearby in Northwest Georgia. Plus, you'll always speak to a real person when dealing with us. That's what we call kinder banking.
Contact 706-235-8551 for more details. Equal Opportunity Lender.
That's another amazing run by Team USA.
Mom, think I'll be on Team USA one day?
Well,
I'll take this one.
what? Are you speaking to us?
Yes, and to answer your question, anything's possible, especially with Xfinity.
So, I can be the best snowboarder ever?
Well, I can't guarantee that, but Xfinity can guarantee that your internet price won't change for 5 years.
Okay. What if I practice every day?
Then maybe you'll be snowboarding for Team USA at the next Olympic Winter Games. And Mom, you'll still be paying the same price for Wi-Fi.
Ooh, really stuck the landing there.
It's the Xfinity Gold Medal Celebration. Now through February 22nd, get our best price on gig Wi-Fi for 5 years guaranteed, just $50 a month. Plus, get Peacock Premium included for 2 years. That's a $10.99 value per month. Xfinity. Imagine that. Proud partner of Team USA. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. Actual speeds vary.
Life is a circle. At Emory Healthcare, this circle contains the first breakthroughs that bend fear toward hope. Echoes that become second chances. Love regained, tomorrow reclaimed. Emory is driven by firsts because second chances matter to keep life's circle moving forward. Emory Healthcare, the front line of care, the forefront of discovery. Visit emoryhealthcare.org/discover.
I'm cracking myself up. Got to crack somebody up, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Cracking myself up.
Speaking of cracks.
Speaking of cracking up, I think Greg Russ is joining us. And I don't know why so
Yeah,
early.
we're putting an end to the cracking. What
Yeah.
was that noise?
Well, that was you. That was you. But,
No, it wasn't. I had to turn up speaker here.
Tim's having a rough day.
No, I'm
He's very worried about this weekend. You know how Tim can be when things are developing. He can get a little antsy.
I'm worried about worrying.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to keep that at bay.
Well, you should stop worrying
What are you
about
worried
worrying.
about?
Power being
You're
out
stuck in the house? Yeah,
for a
losing the
week.
power would stink. But
How do you know it's going to be a week?
Oh, come
Why
on.
you
If
put it out
everybody
in a week?
they've been saying all week long that it's going to be a disastrous. It's like a hurricane.
Governor was saying 3 days at most earlier on the Mark Aram show.
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say it might be 2-3 days, but just cuddle up and get a blanket.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cuddle up with myself.
Yes, Brian.
Maybe dump Brian on your roof.
I saw a neighbor today.
Yeah.
Go into the store because we're going to get a lot of snow up here apparently.
Mhm.
And he's like, "Are you going to go to the store? You got to get to the store." I said, "Why am I going to go to the store? What? I'm going to die within 48 hours."
See, that's how I
Because
feel. That's
go
how
to the
I feel.
grocery
Now,
store.
now you don't have kids or grandkids or people
Yeah,
that
it's
you got to
different when
keep
you're
alive.
alone.
Yeah.
You can hang when
Yeah.
you're alone, but when you have kids, you got to make sure you got stuff.
Yeah, you got to have you got to
Well, that
keep other
bodega
people
doesn't
alive.
close either. That bodega's up half a block away, and that'll be open no matter what.
How do you know? How do you know? How do you know that? What if the Cisco
They don't have
trucks?
locks.
What if the Cisco trucks aren't rolling?
They got enough food in there to last a couple days.
Okay.
Look,
All
if it's
the
ice is
Cheetos.
different too than snow.
Yeah.
I heard that news report 12 years ago was the ice storm. My God, where's
I
the time
know.
go?
Where's it gone? And look at you. You look so young and handsome. 12
do.
years ago. Yeah, you're doing real good.
I look better now.
Yeah. Are
than
you
I did
getting
back then? I
Are you
think.
getting a lot of sleep? Is that what it is?
No, I sleep like 6 hours.
That's pretty good.
That's enough.
If you do 6 hours a night, that's pretty good. I mean, it's not ideal, I guess. I think they say it's between 6 to 8, and it depends on the person.
Yeah.
So 6 may be your number. You may be hitting it just on the nose, my friend.
Everybody's clock's different.
Everybody. You know what? That's true. Also, if you love something, set it free.
Oh.
If it comes back, it was yours. If it doesn't, it never was.
Hold on loosely.
but don't let go.
You cling too tightly.
You're going to lose control.
Shoot for the stars.
And by the way, that seems like a nice sentiment, but the guy is saying, no, you should have control over your woman. Think about it.
Lose control.
I just said something to Tim that I had just learned something for the first time. And then when I said it to him, he said back to me, well, now I've learned it for the first time. And that was about a song. And it wasn't even about learning. It was just me thinking about it. I was like, oh, I never thought about that before. Well, that's obvious. How come for the last 40-some-odd years it hasn't occurred to me? And it's that song, The Old Man Is Down the Road by John Fogerty. You know that song, George? The Old Man.
The one he got sued by his record company.
Is down the road.
He got sued.
Sounded like a Creedence song.
Run Through the
Jungle. But it was a big hit. It wasn't as big as Centerfold, but it was like the song after that. It was a pretty big hit. And it just occurred to me he was always saying that one day we're all going to get old.
Yeah.
Like that's waiting for you. The old man is down the road. And I said to Tim, like sheepishly, because I thought he'd laugh at me, I just figured that out. And then he said, well, now I thought of now I know it for the first time.
I just thought about some old guy that lived on a street.
That's what I thought for 40-some-odd years. Now, maybe I'll find out I'm wrong. But because it's just something that ask Grok. Because it's just something that occurred to me. Oh, obviously, the old man is down the road for every young person. If you're lucky, remember that's how life works out. If you have the best kind of life, you get really, really old and decrepit and have miserable physical health for 5 or 6 years, and then you die.
Yeah, that's the lucky path.
That's the lucky path. If you're unlucky, something happens when you're 35.
What about
I think about that. If it happens when you're 35, it is a shame. But then 100 years passes, and if you could somehow reappear, and your choices were to die at 35, and it happened quick and painlessly, or you went down the path you were talking about, where you're decrepit and can't move, what would you choose? If you're removed.
You're removed. So you're saying this is like a game show question for people who are already dead for 100 years.
Yeah.
You're
so
looking
you'd
back.
be dead either way. If you lived your full life, you'd be dead.
At that point, it's behind you. But what you're saying is you can go back and do it again? Which one are you choosing?
No, I'm just saying which is the better option, really. While you're alive, clearly saying as long as you can live is probably the better option.
Sure.
If you're able to
But if you were able to go find that person 100 years from now, what you would find probably is, who cares, 35, 75.
Do you want to know what it's about? Your bones turned to dust. You couldn't move.
Yeah.
You had to be scared every time you took a shower.
I'm like that now.
Well, because you're ahead of it. You've always been ahead of your time. Am I wrong?
Yeah, it says.
Damn it!
It's a spooky blues tale about fleeing a powerful, sinister figure down the road. Deeper down, it's Fogerty venting about betrayal, lost rights, and fighting back against the devil in his career.
All right, I think that I'm right, and that is wrong. Is that Grok? Is
Yeah,
that Elon?
but
By the way,
it has quotes from him.
From now on, when you read anything from Grok, you have to do it in Elon's voice.
It's a spooky.
Okay, we get it. We're only on till 7.
Game over. And he got sued.
I have a new conspiracy theory as a Buffalo Bills fan. I just figured this out.
Oh boy.
Because the NFL's getting lucky on Sunday because both of the games are out west, so they're not going to be affected by this. So remember how that Bills game ended on that controversial call?
The script.
The Bills possibly could have won if the call went the other way. The NFL had seen the 10-day forecast or 14, whatever the hell it was, and they knew that if the Bills won that game, one of these games would be in New England this weekend, and they wouldn't be able to play it.
Perhaps.
And so that reason, I will say that it's been right. Trump, it was rigged and it was stolen. And
everybody knows that they rig it all, and they don't talk to me, and they got Bad Bunny playing the Super Bowl.
Don't
make fun of me. And...
here's your evidence. It's the Bills, for heaven's sakes. They make the Super Bowl and win it all the time.
Well, they should have won at least 2 of the ones, but they wouldn't let me buy them, so I hope they lose all of them.
Okay, well,
you're still bitter.
Glad you didn't buy them.
Could you imagine if he had gotten that team? He wouldn't be president. He'd be running the Bills.
Oh.
You guys probably have 6 Super Bowls.
Should I take one for the team and say maybe that would have worked out better, even though my team would be a disaster right now? Should I be more of a Patriot or a Bills fan?
It's interesting with Trump, though, because he doesn't want to, he would be embarrassed if the team wasn't good, right?
I know, but then he would keep changing. He'd be worse than Steinbrenner was with the Yankees. He would be every week he would
New
have
coach.
It would be like constantly new coaches, anybody
Heat
who messed
coach.
up, and then you'd
He
end
would
up not
dog
having
players
any
in front of the
stability.
press and everything too. He would he gets bad with
well,
what's
well, hold on. The Bills owner already did that, so
Yeah.
maybe it's not so bad.
I like Keon Coleman. I thought he did really well, and I would like, maybe give him a couple more years of development. Maybe work with a wide receiver coach.
Can I say something about that? Just because it's become kind of national news in sports, that whole Bills
maybe
Bills
Phillip Rivers.
Bills press conference, and the whole thing that's going on in Buffalo right now. There's a petition to bring Sean McDermott
40,000.
back. So I think that the reason that this is happening, as a long-suffering Bills fan myself, 45 years, is because I don't think that they recognized how much the fans liked the coach. And the reason that I think that is because as a fan of 45 years myself, I didn't realize how much I was attached to and appreciated and liked this coach. When somebody's coaching for your team, the games are going on and you're like, oh, he should have challenged that. Why didn't he, he should have called a timeout. What the hell? Why didn't he hold the lead for 13 seconds? All of that is there. And that's what you're thinking about in real time. But, and I'll stop on this. I'm only talking about it because it is a national sports story. Once, I think it happened to a lot of Bills fans, once all of a sudden it was like, hey, he's gone. It's not like there's not a reason to change things, but the way he was just sort of discarded and kind of trashed and all of that, I think a lot of Bills fans didn't realize how much we liked him, because people had to remember that the Buffalo Bills were wandering in the desert for 17 years. 17 years without a playoff appearance before this guy showed up. And when he showed up, even before we started becoming a powerhouse, it was immediate.
Yeah.
It was real. I mean, immediately it was a real thing. And I feel listen, you move on and maybe it'll get better and maybe it'll get worse, whatever. But as a long-suffering Buffalo Bills fan, for me, I am happy that the people, unlike the team, aren't just throwing them away like trash and are still there's some, you can appreciate somebody for what they've done for you. I want to write him a letter, a heartfelt letter, but then he's going to be millions of letters. He's not even going to see it. But I would like to write him a heartfelt letter of appreciation and thanks. And I think the problem right now in Buffalo with all this is that he appears to have been just tossed in the trash, as opposed to, 10 years from now or 15 or 20 years from now, we want to celebrate this guy. We want him to show up and, because he saved our team. And that doesn't mean it wasn't time to move on or whatever. It's just the way that it was done.
Right.
And I think that the reason it's bigger than the front office expected it to be is because of what I'm feeling. I didn't know how much I appreciated this person until, they announced that he was going to be gone.
If relations are mended, do you see him in your Ring of Honor in the next 30
He
years?
has to be. He has to be.
If you don't win a Super Bowl in the next 30 years,
he was
I think he has to.
101 and 55 or something in his tenure. I mean, that's a winner. No, we didn't win it all, but hey, you know what? That appears to be the thing with the Bills. They do well sometimes, but they don't win it all. He didn't start that fire. Alex Williams is checking the ride on 85 in Gwinnett.
Yeah, not terrible this afternoon, Eric, but it's one of our busier rides to the northern suburbs, 85 northbound. Looking at about 7 to 10 minutes of extra volume, leaving 285 for the ride up to Highway 316 in Duluth. Southbound still a little slow out of Duluth, leaving Highway 316 down to I-285. Just had all lanes blocked and reopened in Hapeville near the airport. 75 southbound around Central Avenue. Crash pushed off to the right there. And some long-standing trouble still on our radar on 285 into DeKalb, Isabella Rodriguez.
We are still watching big rig trouble on the east side of DeKalb County. I-285 northbound, the outer loop just before I-20, a truck is blocking the right lane, and this is forcing drivers onto those left lanes as you approach I-20, so expect some slowdowns through that area. Next report in less than 10 minutes, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
As a massive winter storm bears down on Atlanta, stay connected with 95.5 WSB.
Freezing rain or ice accumulations being the main impact.
Keep your phones charged, stay safe, and check in often throughout the weekend.
Icy conditions versus more snowfall.
Because when the weather is at its worst,
with the threat of winter weather gripping the southeast, including here in Metro Atlanta,
we're at our best.
Stay informed and safe with your severe weather station.
95.5 WSB.
Hey, it's your buddy Shelley Winter here, co-host of The Car Guys with my good friend and brother, Kevin Deutsch, from Butler Lexus of South Atlanta. Whatever you want to know about buying, selling, leasing, or maintaining a vehicle, Kevin has your answers.
That's right, Shelley. For over 40 years, I've sold, leased, fixed, and financed pretty much every make and model. I've seen it all. If you have any car questions, we'll have the answers every Saturday at noon.
It's The Car Guys, Saturdays at noon on 95.5 WSB, brought to you by Butler Lexus of South Atlanta.
At Ameris Bank, we know it's never just business when it's your business. So we're here to be your partner. Whether you're launching a startup, expanding locations, or managing daily finances at your company, you can do it all with a committed financial partner on your side. Our expert business bankers are ready to empower you on your financial journey. We're Ameris Bank, and we're fiercely yours. Find your local business banker at amerisbank.com/businessbankers. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code QUICK25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code QUICK25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code QUICK25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. Dave Baker, host of the Home Fix It Show for Beaver Toyota of Cumming. Looking for a new truck and looking for a great deal? Of course you are. Well, I have a great deal on the Tundra for you, and the only place you're going to find it, the only place you're going to hear about it is right here. Go to beavertoyotacumming.com/Dave's Deals and save money on your new Toyota Tundra. It's that easy. beavertoyotacumming.com/Dave's Deals. The Toyota Tundra from Beaver Toyota of Cumming is the official truck of the Home Fix-It Show.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Well, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner.
Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Oh, hello. It's me, the calculator that lives inside of TaxSlayer. I love numbers. Like 100, as in 100%, as in TaxSlayer's 100% accuracy. Guaranteed. And 0, as in $0, as in it costs $0 to file and get the refund you deserve with TaxSlayer Simply Free, if you qualify. Simply Free is available to a limited number of taxpayers with age, income, credit, and deduction restrictions. See TaxSlayer.com for eligibility requirements. TaxSlayer. File fearlessly.
We don't have a lot of time. Greg Rush, are you going to stick around through George Stein?
Should I? I was thinking if maybe I should hang back and rejoin at 5:30. You tell me.
However you feel. I don't mind your voice being in there. Autumn never speaks when George is here, so I don't mind your voice being there. Or you can lay back the whole time. Maybe you've got something to say. Whatever you would
Right.
like to do.
I'll be there.
But remember that this
Lurking.
is George's spotlight. He's in the spotlight,
I know.
not Greg.
I'm the one who protects. I protect George's spotlight. If you go through the tapes, the history of George joining the show, I'm there who says, George, you should be answering these questions. Don't let Eric talk over you.
You're right.
Don't let Eric
You're
set
right.
up a legal
That's more
question
about
and
you
tell
attacking
how it
me.
is.
That's about. I see that as you attacking me. We do have this.
Looking out for the show.
You just wonder, do people get the jokes? Do they understand their jokes? Do they? When I hear this one, I guess he heard me saying something about my marriage the other day.
Hey, Eric Von Hustler. We have a lot of differences, but I'm really sad to hear that your marriage is in the toilet and that your wife can hardly stand the sight of you and she has to go to another separate part of the house to be away from you. That's really sad. My wife and I have been together for 40 years as well, and we can't get enough of each other. All we want to do is be around each other and hang around with each other and just look at each other.
Now, either that guy has the driest sense of humor of all time, or he has no sense of humor whatsoever. Also, I'd like to get his wife's side of the story.
Yeah,
Does she
seriously.
enjoy having him
won't let me leave.
staring at her the whole time?
Let me out of the cage,
Alex Williams says there's I-20 West delays into Lithonia.
That's right, Eric. Not used to seeing them on this part of the day on this side of town, but it is stacked up 20 westbound before and after Sigmund Road. It's all due to a crash just before Turner Hill Road exit 75. The crash is mostly off to the right, but a good bit of debris scattered across the roadway that cars are trying to dodge there. No first responders on scene yet, so we're going to keep an eye on this. And that stalled big rig still in that right lane, 285 northbound, the outer loop just before I-20 into Cab, slowing that ride back to Boulder Crest Road. Checking the outer loop up on the north side of the perimeter, it's Isabella Rodriguez.
And right now on 285, the outer loop, the ride is running slow coming off of Georgia 400. You'll see some heavier traffic through Sandy Springs as you work towards I-75, and then it stays sluggish from the Vinings area down towards I-20 due to some volume-related delays. The traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Next report in less than 10 minutes. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
New investigations break on Channel 2 Action News. We get problems solved, plain and simple. Every day we follow the facts.
Started digging, only to find...
Getting you the answers you need now.
We have live. Team 2 coverage.
Channel 2 never stops, advocating for you.
An investigation regarding your tax dollars.
We're more than just Atlanta's news.
A warning for consumers regarding...
We've got your back, all over North Georgia. See what's new, live, every day at 4, 5, and 6 on Channel 2 Action News.
If you're planning to sell your home, there's a smarter way to do it, and it starts with Orchard. Hey, it's Eric Von Hessler. Instead of waiting for your current home to sell, Orchard gives you cash up front so you can buy your next home first, move in on your schedule, and avoid the usual stress. No double moves, no showings while you're still living there, no juggling timelines. Once you're comfortably settled, Orchard handles everything with your old home. Repairs, upgrades, professional staging, and marketing designed to help it sell for top dollar. And when it does, you get that second payout as well. One when you buy, one when you sell. It's a simple, flexible process that puts you in control and helps you get more money from your sale. Thousands of homeowners are already using Orchard to move smarter and sell for more. Find out what your home is worth today with a free valuation at Orchard.com. That's Orchard.com.
Hey guys, are you striking out in the bedroom? Because pills like Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra just don't work anymore. Here's how Choice Men's Health is solving PE and ED issues. Meet Dr. Katz, the expert in men's health.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katz, Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Choice Men's Health offers safe, custom-blended medications designed to fit your needs. There is no pain or surgery. It doesn't matter how old you are or if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, or prostate issues. Not a problem. It's safe and affordable for everyone. You'll see results in 15 minutes guaranteed, or you don't pay anything. Solve the problem of ED and PE now.
For a limited time, your initial consultation and first treatment are free. Call now, 404-400-1170. That's 404-400-1170 to claim your initial consultation and first treatment for free. Call Choice Men's Health now, 404-400-1170.
WSB Atlanta, WSB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk. News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 5 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio with our top local story. An ice storm warning now includes most of metro Atlanta.
When this thing hits, we're going to see a lot of ice and a lot of black ice on our roads.
Governor Kemp telling people to prepare for the worst. State meteorologist Will Langston says it's been 12 years since the last ice storm warning in Georgia.
We're talking a quarter of an inch to an inch of ice. That is a lot of ice. That is going to do a lot of damage to trees and power lines.
WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards says it should start getting bad late tomorrow.
The greatest ice accumulation is likely along the I-85-985 corridor, so the Gainesville to Lawrenceville region, as well as Georgia 400 and over west towards 575. Inside the perimeter, north of I-20, those areas can expect lower ice accumulation, but quite frankly, any amount of ice is going to cause for slippery travel conditions.
Right now, it's well above freezing, 54 degrees in Atlanta. Christina will have Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. And stay with your severe weather station, 95.5 WSB, for updates on this weekend's winter storm. Download the WSB Radio app and keep your phone charged to have the latest information. The Georgia Department of Transportation begins pre-treating roads with brine early Saturday.
As they are brining the roads, Georgia DOT spokesperson Natalie Dale says they are planning for the worst and hoping for the best.
You know, there's only so much we can do when it comes to Mother Nature. So just be patient and just know that if this is an ice storm scenario, it's going to mean more than just, when can I get out and about?
She's asking Georgia drivers to stay off the roads as tankers are being used to treat them and prepare for the winter weather. Mary Ryan Howarth, 95.5 WSB.
Georgia Emergency Management Agency Director Josh Lamb says they are working around the clock to prepare for this storm, and he's urging all of us to get ready.
Make sure you have a ready kit with enough non-perishable food, water, and medications for 3 days. Ensure you have warm clothing and blankets. Have flashlights and batteries. Update your first aid kit. Remember, always have a way to charge your phone.
The State Operations Center will open tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. Counties across metro Atlanta are preparing.
I'm WSB's Sabrina Cupid. In Gwinnett County, Director of Emergency Management Michael Shaw says trucks are already preparing to treat the roads.
Additionally, we've been coordinating with our cities for the city-owned roads as well so that they can respond to and treat the roads as appropriate to them.
Hospitals in Gwinnett also preparing by making sure generators are ready and working if the power goes out, and they're securing staff during the ice storm.
Atlanta's airport invests millions of dollars to keep travelers moving through a winter storm.
It's going to be trial by fire, or maybe trial by ice, for Hartsfield-Jackson's operations team this weekend. Deputy GM Gus Hudson says drivers are excited to have new multifunctional equipment, which can scrape, brush, and push snow and ice off the runways all at once.
With the old equipment, we were averaging about 30 to 45 minutes to clear a runway. This equipment, we think we can do it in 15.
Assistant GM Chris Jackman says that's good news for flyers.
I'm confident that we will keep the airfield open for arrivals and departures throughout the entire event.
At ATL, Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
Many Metro Atlanta school systems have canceled weekend activities, but none has canceled Monday classes yet. Clayton County Schools saying late this afternoon they are strongly looking at a school closure for Monday, but a final decision won't be made until tomorrow. You can check out our running list of school closures and delayed openings at WSBradio.com. New information on a quadruple murder case in Gwinnett County. Police have released the name of the suspect. 51-year-old Vijay Kumar of Atlanta is accused of killing his wife and 3 other adult relatives at a home on Brook Ivy Court. Corporal Angela Carter with Gwinnett Police says there were kids in the house at the time of the murders.
There was one of the children that were located in the home that called 911.
Kumar is charged with felony and malice murder as well as cruelty to children. It is 5:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple team traffic begins with Alex Williams.
We found that crash out in Lithonia, 20 westbound before Turner Hill on the right shoulder. No lanes are blocked, but it has got debris scattered across the roadway. That's why it's causing some delays. We're looking for new eastbound trouble just east of Wesley Chapel. DOT says that's a 20 eastbound crash in the left lane, slowing you from 285. And heads up out of Sandy Springs into Roswell. Just found a brand new travel advisory, 400 northbound, Holcomb Bridge Road, exit 7. crash so far, knocking out 2 left lanes and some cars on the right shoulder. Highway 9 will be your alternate to get you around that. And finally, some good news on 285 southeast leg of the perimeter, Isabella Rodriguez.
Better news indeed on the east side in DeKalb County. That big rig issue on 285 northbound, the outer loop just before I-20 has cleared, and the right lane is back open and traffic is improving as things recover. Next report in less than 10 minutes. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official plumber of Atlanta. Here's meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Cloudy skies for this evening, lows around 40, staying dry through tomorrow afternoon as temperatures will be in the mid-30s to low 40s. Rain showers arrive late tomorrow evening, transitioning to freezing rain, especially in the northeast corridor of metro Atlanta. The freezing rain will continue through Sunday morning. Then some areas of regular rain, perhaps some warming into the upper 30s, low 40s before the actual cold front arrives late Sunday night into Monday morning. Temperatures will drop into the upper 20s at that time. So anything that falls will likely freeze Sunday night into Monday morning.
Right now, 54 in Conyers, 53 in College Park, and 50 in Milton. More news at 5:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Can you believe it, George? Conveyors kept moving. Already, hour 3 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now with this hour's keyword in the WSB 5K a day bonus blitz. That keyword is Bucks. B-U-C-K-S. Bucks. Go to the WSB Radio app or WSBradio.com/cash for your chance to win $1,000. Again, that keyword is B-U-C-K-S, Bucks. And, of course, Greg Russ is with us, George. He's agreed to hang back a little bit, but he may.
I always do. I'm a George advocate.
He's on your. You are Georgia's advocate, and Greg is George's advocate.
I always appreciate Greg's ideas and thoughts.
Insights.
Yes.
He's an
Thank you,
insightful.
George.
He's an insightful person. And strangely enough, better looking now than he was 10 years ago. He wasn't bad looking 10 years ago. I'm just saying he's aging in reverse.
It's all that judo.
No, I'm talking about Greg Russ.
Okay. Well,
George looks
too.
great as
Yeah,
well. Don't get me wrong.
Thank you very much.
He's 93 years old. Look at him. He
impressive.
doesn't look a day over 56.
Why he's still working at 93, I don't know.
He says he loves justice, right?
That's
He
right.
just loved. How was the week of justice?
It was very productive,
Very
as
good.
usual.
Well, that's good to know. That's
Yes.
good to know. All right, George is here to comment on some of the legal underpinnings of the stories of the day. What do you have?
New York Times, we talked a little bit about this before, but TikTok has struck a deal for the new U.S. entity to run it, ending the long legal saga.
All right, I'll pretend for a moment that this isn't all about paying off Trump's cronies, and let's dig into. So, who's on the hook for what legally, and who does what?
Well, you think what a conglomerate of billionaires bought it, so
Yes.
I'm sure it wasn't cheap. I don't know if they're advertising what the cost was.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody look at George. What is how much did it cost all the U.S. entities to get their part? Now, what do we
$14 billion was right around there, roughly.
That's their shoe shine money.
Yeah. And what do I have, like 60% of it or 50% of it? And
It's just over 50%.
China keeps the marketing stuff and whatever. And all the data from Americans supposedly goes somewhere in America where the CIA can get to it very easily and not have to go through
Wasn't
China.
that already happening?
Of course.
Wasn't that supposedly the setup where the information stayed in America and didn't go back to China?
That was already happening, was my understanding, that was already happening. So what do you know?
So while whatever the Chinese don't have access to, they'll just hack into now.
Well,
and-
yeah. Hey, look, at least they got to jump through that hoop, right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
I guess according to U.S. law, a Chinese company couldn't own 20% of this company, so they own 19.9%. ByteDance does now of the new TikTok.
There you go.
They own all of Nathan's now.
the hot
China?
dog company?
Yeah.
No, not ByteDance.
No, but a
That's
Chinese
Smithfield.
company, yeah.
Smithfield owns. Well, let's keep it on one thing at a time.
Well, I'm just saying.
Mr. Paranoid about China buying everything. So
I knew that hot dog was tracking me.
So the whole, I don't know about the legal ins and outs here. I mean, this is kind of a done thing, right? I mean, it's
Yeah, and it looks like it's permanent. It's all signed and inked, and I think money's been transferred, and so it's going to happen.
So let me ask you this: if I am a TikTok person, let's say I'm a creator on TikTok, and I make a bunch of money doing what I do, and that obviously there's an audience for it, but the algorithm gets me to the audience. And if something like this happens, And let's say I go from, I don't know, what are the most there are TikTok influencers that make like $14 million a year or something, right? I mean, there are these high level. If the algorithm change, if I was to say, hey, it's only this algorithmic change, and I lost $10 million last year, would you have any case against anybody?
I
Probably not, because it's the government.
No, I don't think so, though. I'm sure there's some immunity provisions in there.
Yeah. I mean, because it could happen, because really nobody knows exactly what this is going to look like. Everybody's being told, if you like TikTok now, you're going to love it in the future. But we're not going to know that till we get like 6 months from now, and people go, oh, there's been no change at all. I hope they run it into the ground. That would be fantastic. One less social media app.
I'm telling you, Instagram Reels is catching up. It's
boy,
getting closer.
I think he works for Meta.
I think he's
No, I don't.
Use the code Jared.
Click the microphone. I only get 1 penny per click.
Yeah, well, listen, you get 5 million people to click.
There's too many ads, though, on Meta.
Yes, agreed.
Well, that's because it's American, so I don't know if that's coming. Like TikTok will be more ads if it's more American. Americans were born to be consumers and buyers. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
And by the way, keep gambling. I just want people to know that it's official. America's official addiction, the one we encourage, gambling. Not drinking, not drugging. But we want you to know you're being encouraged, especially if you're like 18, you're just getting started, gamble all the time. Isn't that the message from everybody in America to every 19-year-old? Gamble constantly.
Yeah, well, if you drink more, you'll gamble more too, right?
Well, there you go. There you go. You get the best of both worlds, is what you're saying.
That's right.
It's a thing that's on my mind right now, George, is the way that this is being. Do you know that these parlays are they almost never pan out? So like most, I just saw that. So 30% of all the gambling that goes on the FanDuels and all this is many-legged parlays. 60% of their profits come from the parlays.
I'm surprised it's not more.
Yeah, well,
because the payouts are just so big. People don't want I'm going to bet $10 and win $10 by just betting on a game. That's boring.
And then they advertise in a way to make you think, hey, people win this stuff all the time. But listen, I don't want to speak out against it. I don't want to be called a domestic terrorist. The official stance of the United States of America to children, adults, everyone else, keep gambling. You can't gamble enough. Anything more to say on this?
No,
legally?
sir.
I don't know how much there is to say legally.
No, not that much. I mean,
it's the government.
We're going to have to wait and see. There might be follow-up stories.
Yeah, but I mean, when it's the government, right?
True.
I mean, it's their deal. It's like if they shoot you in the face, no recourse to the law. All right, what's next?
Strange. I'm getting America 250 ads now on my TikTok.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's the way it should be. So we should have to advertise that we're 250 years old.
All right, from Khan over in Honolulu. That's the channel out there.
Khan, Khan?
Yes, that's right. Channel 2.
Khan!
It's their Channel 2, not our Channel 2. A man from Canada is looking at up to 20 years in prison after he pretended to be an airline pilot to score free flights on Hawaiian Airlines and other carriers.
Catch me if you can.
How does this work? He's not a pilot. So
well, he had like a phony uniform and phony ID for Hawaiian Airlines.
Right.
And he just wanted the jump seat.
And so
it's a courtesy that they commonly do amongst different airlines.
Sure. And so there's no like your ID for something like that in the world of terrorism and everything post 9/11. The ID isn't good enough. Like you just show it.
I think you just flash it and that's it. It's not scanned or anything.
You probably get right through TSA.
Yeah. It's like you'd think that there'd be some scanning going on.
I
that
think
would go,
he was a flight attendant. If I remember correctly reading the story, I think he had some connection to one of the airlines as a flight attendant, but somehow because he knew
so
how
people were used to seeing him in the airports already.
And because he knew the system, how it worked, he's like, well, I can, because pilots are prioritized over flight attendants on most airlines.
I couldn't do that all the time. I mean, I just like, even if you come up with an idea that was that good, I couldn't sit there through a 5-hour flight sitting on the jump seat.
You'd be worried the whole time.
Or just pretending. Even if I knew I'd get away with it, I would just feel like an idiot.
But it's free. No.
Well, there's that.
That's why he did it.
A free flight to Hawaii. Well, how much did the uniform cost? There's a little overhead.
It's got some dry cleaning cost.
Yeah, he went to Party City and got it.
Alex Williams says there's a crash, unfortunately, on 400 North in Roswell.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we're going to have to sound the traffic red alert for this one, Eric. Heavy first response on scene. All lanes shut down. Georgia 400 northbound. Right on that Chattahoochee River Bridge as you approach Holcomb Bridge Road, exit number 7. It is quickly stacking up well before Northridge now. Highway 9, Roswell Road is your best alternate to avoid that. Causing a little bit of southbound onlooker delays, but definitely want to avoid 400 northbound out of Sandy Springs into Roswell. Highway 9 is your best alternate to get you around that. And now we got a big trouble spot on I-20 in DeKalb County, Isabella Rodriguez.
That's right. On the East Freeway in DeKalb County, there's a crash on I-20 eastbound just past Wesley Chapel Road, exit 68, with all lanes being blocked. You'll see backups reaching back towards I-285, so you'll want to use Covington Highway to get around this. This report is sponsored by Pizza Hut. Here's a game day tip. Order Pizza Hut before the first hut. And right now, the Big New Yorker is just $10. The biggest pizza for the biggest games, only at Pizza Hut. Next report in less than 10 minutes. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Ice. Frigid temperatures. Dangerous conditions.
Threat of a winter storm this weekend.
As a historic storm heads for Atlanta.
A storm system that develops around the southeast.
Stay connected with 95.5 WSB.
Snow, some areas of freezing rain, some areas of sleet.
Download the WSB app.
Saturday afternoon that we're keeping a very close eye on.
Keep your phones charged. Stay safe. And check in often throughout the
We
weekend.
will keep you updated on the very latest models.
Because when the weather is at its worst, we're at our best. Stay informed and stay safe with your severe weather station, 95.5 WSB.
As Winter Storm Fern brings sub-freezing temperatures with a chance for snow and ice, Georgia Power is prepared and ready to respond. Their storm center monitors conditions around the clock, and crews are in place across the state to safely respond as quickly as possible to any potential outages. Stay safe by preparing an emergency kit with essential supplies, using generators outside and away from enclosed spaces, and avoiding any downed or low-hanging wires. For more tips and real-time updates, follow Georgia Power on social media, download their mobile app, or visit georgiapower.com/storm.
I'm here with Chris Hoffman, the founder of Hoffman Financial Group and host of Money Unleashed, right here on 95.5 WSB. Chris, it's a brand new year, and that means it's a great time to get organized and get your financial house in order. So if that's one of your New Year's resolutions, Hoffman Financial Group is here to help with that, aren't we?
Yeah, so we make it simple, right? And it goes back to saving people time. Don't worry about you having to work with us. We work for you. So if you were to reach out to us, we would start with something as simple as the Portfolio X-ray. Simple as far as your time that you need to provide us some data points on, but we'll take the hours and we'll apply our expertise to generate a pretty comprehensive look at your financial life, specifically your risk profile, the fees in your portfolio, the performance over last year, 3 years, 5 years, the last 10 years, against benchmarks. We'll also stress test it. Can we go back in time and say what would have happened to your portfolio during the Great Recession, or the dot-com bubble that burst, or the COVID correction? It'll give you an indication of how much your money is at risk. All of those components mixed into one simple 10 to 14 page report. We'll give you a copy of it. We'll walk you through it. And as I say, I have yet to see one that didn't have 2 or 3 golden nuggets, as I call them, of opportunity for you to contemplate possibly enhancing your financial future moving forward.
Get 2026 started on the right foot with this complimentary offer from Hoffman Financial Group. There's no cost for the Portfolio X-ray, and the report is yours to keep. Call 404-737-3858. That's 404-737-3858 and online at unleashyourmoney.com. Investment advisory services offered through Brookstone Wealth Advisors, a registered investment advisor. Insurance and annuities offered through Hoffman Financial Group Incorporated, Georgia Insurance License number 163546.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now.
800-575-2798.
Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-2798. That's 800-575-2798. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
2 brands, 1 location, and the chance to drive what you love. It's the Sign and Drive event ×2. Beaver Mazda, Beaver Toyota, 1 big event. 0 down, 0 first payment. You pay nothing for 90 days. No stress, no waiting. Just sign and drive. Toyota or Mazda, every guest gets more perks, more care, more wow. 2 brands at 1 fantastic place, redefining the way you buy a car. Beaver Mazda and Beaver Toyota. We're here to wow you.
Once again, this hour's keyword for the WSB 5K a day bonus blitz is BUCKS, Bucks. Go to the WSB Radio app or WSBRadio.com/cash for your chance to win $1,000. George Stein, let people know how they can get more George Stein.
Yes, in your time of need, if you want a battle-tested lawyer, we focus on 2 things. Been arrested for DUI and want an excellent defense, go to georgestein.com. Been in a motorcycle accident, if somebody calls you to lay your bike down, go to steelhorselaw.com.
So this is only if you want an excellent defense.
That's right.
If you want a crappy defense, call someone else. Is that what you're saying?
You got
That's
it.
what I
Yes.
thought. Another story
what about
for
an okay defense.
What's what about mid? Like okay, nah.
Google it and you'll get a mid.
It's so-so.
Yeah. Okay. Only an excellent. Yeah, we've got asked and answered.
Yes.
Only an excellent defense. Yes. What do you have next, Jerry?
From Fox News in their legal section, jealous Texas woman allegedly launches 25-pound gym weight at romantic rival in fitness center.
Yeah, I read this story. So this is what you come out of this story understanding. Sometimes really hot women are not so bright. That's what I walked away with.
Well, that's because they rely on their hotness.
They're relying on the hotness. They're getting through on the hotness, not their ability to put thoughts together. So what exactly happened
So
here?
she's being charged with a felony because she launched the 25-pound weight.
Yes.
At the other, and so
she realized that this is that lady who's having sex with my boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah, right. She wanted to put her out of commission and end that affair. So
that's right. Well, that's one way to do it.
Exactly.
For sure. Yes, but if you turn your sex rival into a zombie.
That's
right. You just knock them out with a 25-pound weight on their head.
That's right.
That usually solves the problem.
I wonder if he's going to visit her in jail.
Yeah. Now, what you're telling me is there's another side of this, and that's against the law? Is that what you're saying?
It is. It's called aggravated assault. It's a felony whenever you assault somebody and put them allegedly in a reasonable apprehension of immediate or harmful situation.
She sounds like a dumbbell.
Celebrate good times. Come on. Sorry, when we hear a good one, we just have to stop.
Well,
and
that
dance.
would be good during the sentencing hearing because that would make the judge lighten up.
Hey! All right, I've had just about enough of this nonsense.
He doesn't want to be pressed.
This is my show. Enough with the wordplay. Damn it. We have an ice storm coming. Get serious.
We're a serious operation.
That's right. We've got an ice storm coming, for heaven's sakes. Can we sue the ice storm?
Yeah.
I'm going to try.
We can sue anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what? I came away with this story. Like women, can I talk to the ladies for a moment?
Sure.
Autumn, are you there?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to talk to the ladies. This may be why you end up in such horrible relationships all the time. Like, here's the deal. So you're going to knock out this woman, and then she'll be knocked out and maybe not able to, maybe have to have a machine or something to breathe for the rest of her life. And what you're thinking is, then I can go have sex with that guy. As opposed to, why wouldn't you blame the guy? Ladies, why wouldn't you blame the guy? Maybe that's not a guy I should sleep with. I mean, after all, he's cheating on me. But many women don't do this. They go after the other woman.
Yeah.
And if I can get her out of the way, then this fantastic catch here, I could be with that guy for the longest time. Ladies, what I'm saying is raise your standards. But then again, let's default to my first thing I thought about this story, that she wouldn't hear my words because sometimes really hot women, they just ain't that bright. And that's really what we're dealing with here.
Autumn, what's your response?
I don't really know what the question is.
It wasn't a question.
What am I supposed to respond to?
Do you think that it is true that women sometimes go after each other when they should go after the guy?
Yeah, and those women are stupid.
Yes.
But guys do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They go after the dude instead of like just breaking up with the girl.
Hey, buddy, I didn't know she had a boyfriend.
Well, if that's your answer, if that's true.
That's fine, right? But
Right.
that's not on the other person.
Yes.
Maybe you can cast judgment on that person for being that type of person that would do that. That's fine, but you can't then go after them. It was the person that you established like the contract with, which is we're in an exclusive relationship.
How about the idea of having enough self-esteem that you think, oh, that guy messed up and now he doesn't get to be with me anymore?
Exactly.
What a shame for him.
I'm not even ashamed. Like, I don't deserve that. Bye.
No, I know that, but I always think like, well, I'm not gonna, like, you're not gonna be able to be around me anymore. What a shame for you. I'm really cool to be around. How about having a little self-esteem, ladies? I think we've helped people, George Stein, today.
That would be healthier.
So just throw a lighter weight is what you're saying, right?
That's what it comes down to.
That's right.
Something that might bounce off the forehead and just let them know.
A 5
Thank you, George. Thanks. Alex Williams says there's a red alert on Georgia 400 in Roswell.
Yeah, all lanes shut down with this crash, Eric. This is on 400 northbound. Right past that Chattahoochee River Bridge as you approach the exit to Holcomb Bridge Road, exit 7. Now, the good news is they've gotten the wrecked vehicles off to the right. They're doing a little cleanup in the travel lanes, and hopefully we should have all lanes open. But as of right now, they still remain shut down, and it is a parking lot back to the North Springs MARTA station. Last chance to exit off is Abernathy and use Highway 9 as an alternate. Crash in out of Rockdale County, 20 westbound past Sigmund Road, impacting the right lane, slowing you out of Conyers. Better news on I-20 in DeKalb County, Isabella Rodriguez.
Better news indeed. We have progress on the East Freeway in DeKalb County. A crash on I-20 eastbound just past Wesley Chapel Road, exit 68. Had all lanes blocked for a time, but the vehicles have now moved on to the shoulder. But you could still see some backups reaching towards I-285 as you head out towards Lithonia and Stonecrest. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Next report in less than 10 minutes. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
A lot of us are looking at things to spruce up our homes, from tweaking or landscaping, a little bit of paint. But how's your roof looking? This is Scott Slade. A new roof can dramatically improve the look of your home. Lots of uncertainties in the economy right now. So my roofer, FGA Roofing, has put together an offer you should consider. They call it the 000 plan. 0 down payment, 0 interest for 12 months, and 0 monthly payments for 12 months. With FGA Roofing, you can get a quote in just a few days and your roof installed in just a couple of weeks. And you can wait to pay until it fits your timeline. FGA Roofing specializes in slate, tile, wood shake, cedar roofs, as well as architectural roofs. The experts at FGA Roofing can lay out all the options for you, whether your roof is aging out or you just want a designer upgrade for your home. Or both. FGA Roofing, where you'll get first-rate installation and quality service, always. Just search FGA Roofing to get started with a free quote today. That's FGA Roofing.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
Right now, you can save on Kroger brand 80% lean ground beef. 16-ounce packs are just $4.99 each with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
If your heater is noisy, your water pressure is weak, or that faucet will not stop dripping, your home is asking for help. At Moncrief Ace Hardware Home Services, we bring helpful to the home. With reliable plumbing, heating, and cooling solutions for every home. We fix small issues before they turn into big problems. At Moncrief Ace Hardware Home Services, you'll get local folks you can trust and straight answers you can rely on, all backed by Ace Hardware. Get service today at MoncriefAir.com.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code QUICK25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code QUICK25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code QUICK25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
WSB Atlanta, WSBB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by D. Geller & Son Jewelers. Our top local story, it is breaking traffic trouble this hour. On Georgia 400 in Roswell, WSB's Alex Williams with the latest live now in the traffic center.
Yeah, for the last half hour, we've had Georgia 400 northbound shut down just right at Holcomb Bridge Road, exit number 7, and it has absolutely cooked the ride back toward Abernathy Road, exit 5 in Sandy Springs. A little bit better news. They did just open the 2 left lanes of 400 northbound, but that ride is not going to get any better, so encouraging you to continue to use Highway 9 as an alternate out of Sandy Springs into Roswell. Bill?
Now the latest on the winter storm. An ice storm warning includes most of metro Atlanta.
Travel is going to be difficult to impossible for most areas.
State meteorologist Will Langston says it's the first ice storm warning in Georgia in 12 years. Governor Kemp says GDOT crews will be out pre-treating roads.
Georgia Department of Transportation is going to start brining around midnight tonight.
He says drivers should steer clear of the brine trucks so they're not slowed down. Right now, it is 53 degrees in Atlanta, and meteorologist Christina Edwards will have her 5-day forecast coming up in just a couple of minutes. This just in, Fulton County says it is taking precautions and shifting to a remote learning, remote work day on Monday as it prepares for the winter storm. Schools will be closed. Also, DeKalb County schools will be closed Monday. The district says all 12-month employees should work remotely. For a complete list of closings and delayed openings, go to WSBradio.com. All across metro Atlanta, counties are preparing for the ice storm.
Cobb DOT crews have 6 brine units ready to go, and a recent upgrade means Cobb will be able to make 10,000 gallons an hour. But this word of caution from Deputy Director J.D. Lorenz.
Stay home. If you don't need to get out, we ask that you don't get out. Don't put yourself in a position where you have to be rescued.
He says they'll treat some 560 lane miles of Cobb County thoroughfares continuously throughout the storm. The priority is clearing the roads for first responders. Cheryl Castro, 95.5 WSB.
DeKalb CEO Lorraine Cochran Johnson issues a state of emergency.
DeKalb officials are urging residents to take this winter weather seriously. Deputy Director of Fleet Management Robert Gordon says only emergency personnel should be driving on the roads.
That was one of our biggest issues last year, of cars blocking intersections and hills. Please stay at home and take care of yourself and wait till conditions improve to get out.
Officials are saying all county government buildings, programs, and events will be closed this weekend, and the Board of Commission meeting on Tuesday will be virtual. Mary Ryan Howarth, 95.5 WSB.
There's an increased risk of ice and hazardous conditions in the northeast part of the metro area, but officials in Forsyth County say they are ready.
As we're entering this cold weather coming up, our county roads and bridges department is ready with all the tools and equipment to keep our county roads as accessible as possible.
Forsyth Fires, Jason Shivers says the county's website will update residents on road conditions, power outages, and other storm-related problems. With a massive winter storm impacting more than half of the country, CBS News transportation correspondent Chris Van Cleve says airlines are bracing for cancellations.
Airlines aim to make any schedule changes or cancellations about a day in advance so people don't show up at the airport in the middle of the storm and get stranded. Also, so their employees don't get stranded at the airport. They may also choose to move aircraft aircraft out of the path of the storm.
At Hartsfield-Jackson Airport, there's new equipment to help keep air travel moving during a winter storm.
We had traditional plows and brooms and de-icers in the past, but with the new technology and the new equipment, we just decided we need to start implementing that into our fleet.
Chris Jackman, Assistant General Manager for Maintenance, says the new equipment combines scraping, sweeping, and pushing of runway ice and snow into one machine. Georgia's Attorney General is warning of possible scams and price gouging in anticipation of the ice storm. Sean Conroy with the Attorney General's office says anyone caught unfairly jacking up prices could be fined.
Governor Kemp has issued a state of emergency that has activated Georgia's price gouging statute.
Fines range from $2,000 to $15,000. It is now 5:34 and time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Downgrading that red alert to the travel advisory now into Roswell, Bill, with that crash now working in two right lanes. 400 northbound Holcomb Bridge Road, exit 7. Delays back to Abernathy Road, exit 5. Again, Highway 9 is your best way around that. It's going to be slow the closer you get to Roswell, but it will save you a little bit of time from Georgia 400. Heads up out in Rockdale County, coming toward Lithonia. Crash on right lane, 20 westbound, just past Sigmund Road, exit 78. Those delays stretch back into Conyers, and we found new trouble on I-75 in Cobb County, Isabella Rodriguez.
That's right, in Cobb County, we're watching a crash in Kennesaw on I-75 northbound, right before Chastain Road, exit 271. A right lane is blocked there, and that's slowing your ride as you head out of Marietta and up towards Kennesaw, so stay on those left lanes to get around it. Next report in less than 10 minutes, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Cloudy skies for this evening, lows around 40, staying dry through tomorrow afternoon as temperatures will be in the mid-30s to low 40s. Rain showers arrive late tomorrow evening, transitioning to freezing rain, especially in the northeast corridor of metro Atlanta. The freezing rain will continue through Sunday morning. Then some areas of regular rain, perhaps some warming into the upper 30s, low 40s before the actual cold front arrives late Sunday night into Monday morning. Temperatures will drop into the upper 20s at that time. So anything that falls will likely freeze Sunday night into Monday morning.
Right now, 51 in Norcross, 48 in Austell, 54 in Stockbridge. More news at 6 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Man's best friend, loyal, trustworthy, dependable. Aw, that's Rufus the Bulldog, the chief barking officer for Findlay Roofing. The Roof guys. Dave Baker here. For over 30 years, Findlay Roofing's been your roof's best friend. Loyal with a lifetime warranty, trustworthy with upfront pricing, and dependable with the highest quality work. When it comes to your roof, think of Rufus and Findlay first. 0% financing available. FindlayRoofing.com.
Life is a circle. At Emory Healthcare, this circle contains the first breakthroughs that bend fear toward hope. Echoes that become second chances. Love regained, tomorrow reclaimed. Emory is driven by firsts because second chances matter to keep life's circle moving forward. Emory Healthcare, the front line of care, the forefront of discovery. Visit emoryhealthcare.org/discover.
At All Care Georgia, we recognize that maintaining a healthy weight isn't just about how you look. It's also about feeling good and improving overall health. That's why our physicians and weight loss specialists offer comprehensive weight management plans customized for you. At All Care, we can assist with lifestyle modifications, provide nutritional counseling, and, if clinically appropriate, prescribe weight loss medications like GLP-1s as part of a medically supervised program. Learn more at allcare-ga/weight.
Start the year off stress-free and sell your home with Mark Spain Real Estate's Guaranteed Offer. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle. Hi, this is Mark Spain, and our Guaranteed Offer is the easiest way to sell your home. With the Guaranteed Offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can bypass the market, receive the strongest cash offer in the industry, and close in as little as 21 days. Trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum value. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
All right, we may have some new information. Hey, Greg Rush is with us.
I am.
Autumn Fisher's with us.
Yep.
I always feel like I have to say that because the way when you guys are both remote like this, it feels like you're like to my side. Autumn's on my left. I don't know why in my mind it works this way. Autumn's on my left. Greg's on my right, but they're a little bit behind me. And so if I acknowledge Craig, I always feel like I think, oh, Autumn's here as well. So that's why that happens. I know people know that Autumn's here because she's been here the whole show.
Does it make you feel better?
Does it make me feel better?
Yes, when you acknowledge.
It makes me feel more complete.
Okay.
I want the audience to know just exactly what the hell is going on.
We complete you.
Yeah. You complete me. And I would like to think, anyone?
Mm-hmm. It's true.
You complete me.
Doesn't
you,
need to be
George.
spoken. Shh.
It does if you're George Clark.
Yeah, excuse me.
It's great
So
open
what's this
micer.
information?
The
Get
new
some
information. Now, you were not here earlier when we talked about this feel-good story about winter, the fact that the world's oldest snowball
Oh, I heard it.
celebrated
I
its
was
50th.
reheating some soup.
Oh, really? I hope you enjoyed that story along with your soup.
I did.
That's what the show's for.
The world's oldest soup.
Now, here's
It's been
some
in my freezer since I was 2.
I was kind of thinking about this when I read the story, that it might not really be. I mean, it's not fake. There really is a jar with the thing But what did this person say?
I call BS on the snowball. I saved one as a kid years ago, and it just melted into ice.
Okay. Had a few more miles down the road to go before. Thank you for that, because when I was reading this, there is a picture. It doesn't really look like a snowball.
No, it doesn't.
It looks like ice in a jar.
No, I think.
Now, I don't know that even because even in the story, he says the snow was melting when I was 14 years old, so I went and grabbed a bunch of snow and put it in a jar. That doesn't really make it a snowball.
Right.
So, in effect, it is kind of a fake news story.
I feel like
It's ice in a jar, not the world's oldest
Ice in a
snowball.
jar.
in New York
That's
Post.
the country that we're going to invade next.
Ice in a jar?
Why wouldn't we? I mean, they don't.
I don't like ice in a jar. They wouldn't sign up for my
Board of
Board
Peace.
of Peace.
Board of
Pieces.
Peace.
Board of Pieces.
New York Post was smart. They knew that with this big storm impacting the majority of the country, like, let's get a happy story
Yes.
about snow. And
You know,
put
it's
it out
interesting.
there.
This storm is going to. I think I saw something along the lines of, like, 230 million people in some way are going to be affected by this storm.
That's correct.
There's only 330 million people in the entire country.
Well, all
That's
the flyover
amazing.
states in Central and
Yeah.
the West, they're sparsely populated.
I understand that. I'm just saying it's a lot. It's a lot of the country.
We're all going to be without power for a month.
Oh, you. I'm watching Tim's anxiety just slowly. I just told him, but just don't worry about it. Just
You can't make somebody not worry about
This is
something.
what I say. You know how we always go, oh, where'd the time go? Time flies, blah, blah, blah. Use it in your advantage. Before you know it, it'll be 6 weeks from now, and this will mean nothing. Just get through it.
Remember last month when we had no power for a
Yes,
year?
Just a year.
It does stink. You're going to have to engage
We
with
just-
people.
Yeah, we just went
Won't
from
be able to
6 months to a year.
disappear on your phone.
No.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Won't have any heat.
You got some firewood.
You get fire. Do you have a fireplace?
No.
No.
Or
No, what I'm going to do is
No.
I'm going
No.
to connect the electric fan heater to an extension cord and run that to the generator.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Then you can have some heat.
Then we'll
See,
sit,
you've got a generator. I don't have a generator.
and then we'll sit in the living room.
Okay, you have a generator. I don't have a generator. So I guess the rich just keep on getting richer,
Yeah.
Tim
Seriously.
Andrews.
I bought it during the pandemic because I thought the power was going to go out forever.
Oh, you're such a...
Listen, he's.
I thought the grid was going to
anxious.
collapse.
I don't.
There's you can't reason with it.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
I know.
All, Tim, what you should do is if you do get overwhelmed by it all, think about the things around you. Think about like how things feel. What is the texture of how does my jacket feel on my skin?
There's no dog
What
pee on
colors
it.
do I see? What
Couldn't that
smells
lead
am
to
I
a panic
smelling?
attack? Oh my!
Yeah,
some
I
of the
said this,
jacket
yeah,
on my
send
skin.
them to a
No,
spiral.
it's good because you start looking at the things around you that are physically there, and then
Yes.
you start grounding yourself.
I'll be fine once it happens. It's this whole
I
The
know.
anticipation,
and
yeah.
I'm trying to be helpful. I'm joking with you, but I'm not trying.
That's not helpful.
I'm trying
You
to
gotta
be
leave 'em alone.
sensitive.
I got my squeeze ball.
Yeah, you got to leave him
I know
alone.
he's squeezing that ball, man. It's not even a ball. It's like a squeezed donut.
It's a squeeze donut.
Eric,
Yeah.
you know what you should do
It's a
is
squeeze nut.
We all have to do our thing.
You need
But whatever gets you through the weekend.
Yeah.
You should open up your doors, Eric, since you're a bachelor this weekend.
He
You
doesn't
should
have.
open-
He won't have power
He's
either.
got a generator.
Okay, well, let Tim bring the generator over, and you open up your doors to Tim and Gil, Eric.
Gil Eric.
Galeric.
There's nobody named Gil.
I don't
he
have
doesn't have
anybody.
a child named Galeric.
Galeric.
If he did, I would. But
Galeric.
Galeric.
You
the
should
soft.
open your
He's a
doors
Vulcan.
to the Andrews family.
Listen, you know what I think makes the Andrews family better? Is if they go through it together.
Yeah, it's an
And
experience, Jared.
Gil should look up to his dad and say, "That's a real man."
Yeah,
He
he's
got
not
us-
throwing stuff.
He got us through this, and he told me, "Hey, you're a raconteur. Tell your kid stories all weekend."
I
long."
will. I'll
Either
tell
way-
him the story we told this morning about how trains have baby trains, and he took it from there and he said, and after they're born they poop,
Yeah.
and then they drive, and then they fart.
Yeah, yeah,
And there
because
was a
he's
lot
that
of-
age.
yeah.
He's that age where everything's going to go to poop. That's the
Yes.
way that it is.
Has he done potty training?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good job.
Yeah, he hated it then, but now he thinks it's fascinating and hilarious.
His mother was very good at it. I was like,
Yeah.
just go to the bathroom. No,
Yeah.
I wasn't like that.
The door is locked from the outside.
No, you have to be
until you.
I think
the
about
best way to
Eric all the
potty
time.
train-
Yeah, you don't. Sorry, Autumn, but you don't mess with him during all
Yeah,
that because you don't
yeah.
want him thinking about it later and go
I
into like
believe-
weird parties.
I
no,
believe.
the best way to train the potty train is to shame them
Yes,
into
apparently.
going.
Yeah.
I believe that.
I would put their nose in it.
I believe.
Bad boy.
Yeah, hit him in the back with a backside with a newspaper. I believe, and I have no evidence of this. It's just a notion of mine that serial killers are forged during potty training.
That's what I think,
I
too.
think it's the most important thing, and I think for my life, I have no memory of it, which means it went swimmingly. If
You
it
know-
didn't, I'd have some kind of flash memory of my mom's hand coming down over my face or something.
There's,
but I don't.
there's a lot of evidence that a lot of these serial killers and murderers and stuff have head trauma as like babies and adolescents.
Or they hit.
Well, or they were neglected and fell.
Okay, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Joined a boxing institute too soon.
Yeah, when they were like 4, they
get 'em
joined
in
a
a-
Wait till you're
boxing.
5.
Is that really true? Well, that makes sense.
It does, yeah.
It makes sense. I mean, your brain is in your head, right?
It sure
I'm
is.
putting two and two
Hey,
together.
hey.
here. I'm
Big boy
taking.
got it.
I'm taking this one out.
I thought it was my elbow.
All right, I think I'm supposed
Sitting
to
on
be
his brains all day. I thought it was in your butt.
Yeah, well, no, part of it is you got head brain, butt brain.
Head, butt, brain, barrier.
What they find is that up until the age of 35, men usually use the butt brain, and then after 35, they begin to use the head brain.
Eric, you're going to love this traffic update.
Alex Williams says 400 North is a parking lot
Ruh-roh,
into
Lord.
Roswell. I have until 7, Alex Williams, to get out of here and use that roadway. How does it looking for me?
I'm going to try to clear it up for you, Eric. I have a feeling once this crash clears, it'll get better quickly, but right now it's a no-go zone 400 northbound. 2 left lanes open, 2 right lanes blocked with this crash at Holcomb Bridge Road, exit 7, and you are looking at the delays all the way back toward Abernathy Road, Highway 9. Still an alternate, but it's filled up as well as people try to make their way through Sandy Springs into Roswell via that interchange. Elsewhere, better news out in the Conyers-Lithonia area. Crash cleared out of travel lanes, everything back open I-20 westbound before Turner Hill Road, exit 75. And we still got our eyes on trouble on I-75 northwest of town, Isabella Rodriguez.
We are still watching some trouble in Cobb County on 75 northbound, just ahead of Chastain Road exit in Kennesaw, exit 271. A crash on the left lane has a left lane closed, and the slowdowns start as you leave Marietta, so stay on those right lanes as you approach Chastain Road. Next report in less than 10 minutes, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Ice.
Frigid temperatures.
Dangerous conditions.
Could have freezing rain and ice.
As a historic storm heads for Atlanta.
Right now, the setup for Metro Atlanta is more likely going to be freezing rain.
Stay connected with 95.5 WSB.
Freezing cold air will stay through Monday.
Download the WSB app.
Threat of a winter storm this weekend.
Keep your phones charged.
Stay safe.
And check in often throughout the weekend.
Saturday afternoon that we're keeping a very close eye on.
Because when the weather is at its worst,
we're at our best.
Stay informed and stay safe with your severe weather station, 95.5 WSB.
Dave Baker here for Mr. Plumber. Thinking about replacing an old toilet? Now's the perfect time with Mr. Plumber. When you purchase a new toilet installation with Mr. Plumber, you'll receive a $150 credit towards any other plumbing service. That's right. Upgrade your bathroom and save on repairs, drain cleaning, water heaters, and more. Fast, professional service from the plumbers you trust. Don't wait for leaks or clogs to get worse. Call Mr. Plumber today or book online at MrPlumberAtlanta.com. Mr. Plumber, your peace of mind pros.
Mission New Year cleanup has begun with the agents at Zero Res Carpet and Air Duct Cleaning. Only Zero Res can save your carpets with our patented ZR Water, a non-toxic, safe cleaner for pets, people, and the planet. Here's the deal. Get 2 rooms clean for free with the purchase of 2 rooms. That's right. Get 2 rooms of carpet clean and get 2 more rooms for free. Mention WSB Radio when calling or easily schedule online at ZeroResAtlanta.com. Zero Res, spell it backwards or forwards, it's the right way to clean.
You know, through the Tunnel to Towers Foundation, you can honor the courage and sacrifices of our nation's greatest heroes, first responders, and military heroes. Heroes like United States Army Lieutenant Colonel Christy Rabitz. Now, Christy served our country with unwavering dedication for 20 years. As a combat nurse, she provided life-saving care to wounded soldiers, including at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center during the height of the global war on terrorism. And after 6 years of courageously battling service-related cancer, Christy's life tragically was cut short. She leaves behind her husband, Stephen, and their 2 children, Jack and Stella. Now, Tunnel to Towers, thanks to your generosity, honored Christy's service and sacrifice by paying off the mortgage on her family's home. Please join us and help more families like Christy's. If you can donate $11 a month, it's critical for this great work to continue. Go to their website, the letter T, the number 2, the letter T.org. That's the letter T, the number 2, the letter T.org.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. The following is a paid commercial announcement.
Millions of Americans use credit cards to purchase goods every day. The Durbin-Marshall credit card mandates put the secure transactions you rely on at risk, leaving you vulnerable to hackers and foreign cybercriminals that want your data. Hackers win. You lose. Guard your card before it's too late. Tell Congress your data security is not for sale and oppose the Durbin-Marshall credit card mandates.
Paid for by Electronic Payments Coalition.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Oh, hello. It's me, the calculator that lives inside of TaxSlayer. I love numbers. Like 100, as in 100%, as in TaxSlayer's 100% accuracy, guaranteed. And 0, as in $0, as in it costs $0 to file and get the refund you deserve with TaxSlayer Simply Free, if you qualify. Simply Free is available to a limited number of taxpayers with age, income, credit, and deduction restrictions. See TaxSlayer.com for eligibility requirements. TaxSlayer. File fearlessly.
This is, well, we'll get to this on the other side. First, let's listen to an open mic. I want to, before the ice storm comes, I almost said oyster storm.
I would like that better.
Taste better.
It would not taste better.
Plenty of brine.
Yep, they got their own brine.
I believe we have a couple of open mics.
Sure.
And I want to get them off the
Bodacious
table.
greetings, Mr. Hessler. I have a question, obviously. Did you recently read a book about Joan of Arc or watch a documentary? I might have missed this on the show, but you've definitely brought her up in conversation a lot this week, I think.
The Sainted Virgin of France? Yes, I said that there's this great history show that's on YouTube. It's called The Rest is History. These two guys are fantastic. They're the real deal. And they go through it. So they do the Joan of Arc thing, I think, in 4 episodes, like 4 one-hour episodes. So you watch it over time. But you just learn everything that you need to know, and it's done in a conversation. It's not done in a lecture style. It's done conversationally between the two. And they're both really, really, they're smart. They know it's amazing to me because they have about 560 episodes, and you never see them skimming. You know, like whatever they're talking about, they know what the hell they're talking about. And I think they're both celebrated historians, but they're very, very interesting, fun, entertaining. But by saying that, I'm not saying that they're light or skimming the surface. You really do learn about stuff. And some of them are 1 episode long. They got a great series of 4 or 5 on Jack the Ripper. You find about every victim's name, everything that was going on. And in 3 to 5 hours of your time, you can really, really get a hold of some of these historical events that you've always heard about. Like, what's the one I'm on now? It's the who came after Caligula? What was his name?
Nero?
No. Who came after Caligula? George Clark.
Claudius.
So this guy, he was totally kind of lame, and they didn't want to even put him in public when he was a kid, because when he would laugh and snot would blow out of his nose, and he just did not have the look of a royal. But the way that things kind of worked out after Caligula got murdered, this guy ended up being the emperor. And I'm pretty early in it, but my sense is that he was a really smart guy. He just had this, it was almost like the Elephant Man as emperor, like really smart guy. And so that's what I'm looking at now, and that's the reason. And I have no problem trying to direct others to that, because it's a cool thing to take an hour or 2 or 3 and really learn. And it's not somebody up at a chalkboard boring the hell out of you.
Right.
On the other hand, it's not somebody talking down to you and trying to put it in, hip terms. It's just a conversation between two very smart historians, and it's wonderful. The rest is history. That's why I'm talking about Joan of Arc.
And channels like the History Channel don't really have programming
that's all
about history
aliens.
anymore. It's aliens, and then a
Hitler.
lot about Hitler. Yeah.
Hitler aliens.
Hitler aliens. I think that's where they
Ghosts,
the
yes,
ghosts.
Bigfoot.
Hey, what was that? 8 million hours of ghost stories. They
We're
still
not
haven't
here
found.
to hurt you.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm not here to haunt you, because there's no such thing as
But
ghosts.
the meters are going off. The meters are off the
yeah.
chart.
Is there one in the back room? Let's go to a commercial and come back and find out that no, there isn't one in the back room. Alex Williams has better news on 400 North in Roswell.
Yeah, Eric, we are down to 1 right lane blocked, and as I say that, the tow truck is pulling away, and all lanes are now opening. Georgia 400 northbound, Holcomb Bridge Road exit 7, and the delays are going to start to improve. That stretch back toward the North Springs MARTA station. I expect them to improve pretty quickly since the volume's been pretty light out there today, so good news there. Where we're watching a crash still working is in Kennesaw, left lane block, 75 northbound. Just before Chastain Road, exit 271, you're slow back to Highway 5, the Canton Road connector. How are things looking through downtown Atlanta, Isabella Rodriguez?
Well, the downtown connector is jammed up in both ways right now. On 7585 southbound, traffic is stacked up from 17th Street through Midtown towards the Cortland Peachtree area. And northbound, the ride is slow, starting up at I-20 and continues up to Freedom Parkway, exit 248. Next report in less than 10 minutes, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I met my wife in law school at the University of Florida. She was from upstate New York and I was from Kentucky. We met at a daily mass at St. Augustine's. She was the most beautiful girl I'd ever seen in my life. After communion, I followed her out of the church and got her phone number. The rest is history. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Little did we know that one day we would have 4 children and the largest injury firm in the world. All 4 work in the business. It's a family business. Did I ever see this coming? Hell no. We just worked very hard and treated our clients like we would want to be treated, like family. It's a full-service injury firm: auto accidents, medical malpractice, workers' compensation, Social Security, and insurance disputes. We're open 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit forthepeople.com and we can get to work on your case. No recovery, no fee. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Dial # law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
With Orchard, get cash up front to buy your next home, then sell your old one for top dollar without the hassle. Start now with a free home valuation at orchard.com. That's orchard.com.
New investigations break on Channel 2 Action News. We get problems solved, plain and simple. Every day we follow the facts.
Started digging, only to find...
Getting you the answers you need now.
We have live. Team 2 coverage.
Channel 2 never stops advocating for you.
An investigation regarding your tax dollars.
We're more than just Atlanta's news.
A warning for consumers regarding...
We've got your back all over North Georgia. See what's new, live, every day at 4, 5, and 6 on Channel 2 Action News.
Hi, I'm Joe Wiersbicky, Master Certified Technician at Butler Lexus of South Atlanta. When you bring your Lexus in for service with us, it's thoroughly inspected, and it's my job to fix it right the first time, every time. Experience amazing at Butler Lexus of South Atlanta. 800 New Lexus.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code QUICK25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code QUICK25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code QUICK25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 6 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by the Lloyd Advisory Group. Our top local story: North Georgia braces for an ice storm.
It's going to be ice. It's going to be dangerous.
Governor Kemp urging people to prepare for the worst.
There's an abundance of caution. I would just prepare like it's going to hit you, and you may be stuck at the house for 2 or 3 days.
An ice storm warning is now in effect for most of metro Atlanta. State meteorologist Will Langston says it's been 12 years since that last ice storm warning.
It's pretty rare. So I think that indicates the confidence in the forecast for this event and the need to take it very seriously.
WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards on when the weather starts to go downhill.
The time window of when it begins is 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday night. By midnight and into early Sunday morning, freezing rain will be occurring in the northeast portion of the metro.
Right now, well above freezing in Atlanta. It is 52 degrees. Christina has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. We're getting our first school closures for Monday. Fulton County is shifting to remote learning. All schools will be closed. DeKalb County Schools calling off classes on Monday. The district says all 12-month employees should work remotely. For a list of closings, go to WSBradio.com. As you head home tonight, the Georgia DOT recommends staying there until the roads are safe.
It's not a when can I travel, it's a no travel situation on the roadways.
GDOT's Natalie Dale says their crews will be working around the clock. They'll be pre-treating roads with brine starting tonight. Georgia has a plan in place as the storm gets closer.
Georgia Emergency Management Agency Director Josh Lamb says this winter storm will cause significant impacts.
We ask that everyone takes the time now to prepare your family, prepare your home, and prepare your car.
For state agencies, final preparations are moving into high gear, and Lamb says they are staging resources.
Water, blankets, and MREs have been moved across the state where they can better fit the needs of those likely to be affected.
State agency heads will monitor and coordinate the storm response inside the Secure State Operations Center, which will be activated at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. At GMA headquarters, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
And counties across metro Atlanta are doing their own storm preps.
Trucks are set to go to treat the roads. Michael Shaw, Director of Emergency Management in Gwinnett County, says they've also been in contact with cities within the county to coordinate response. He says hospitals are making sure that they have staff available during the storm and working generators. So what's the biggest concern in Gwinnett?
There is the
realization that this is not just a weekend event, that we are going to be dealing with frigid temperatures into next week.
Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
Stay with your severe weather station, 95.5 WSB, for updates on this weekend's winter storm. And download the WSB radio app and keep your phone charged to have the latest information. Atlanta's airport has new tools to keep air travel moving even during a winter storm.
Excited drivers are at the wheels of new multifunctional equipment at Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. Assistant GM Chris Jackman says these combine the scraping, sweeping, and pushing of runway ice and snow into one machine.
It looks big, but it's very nimble, and they're actually easier to operate than the traditional equipment.
Deputy GM Gus Hudson says being able to cover larger sections of runway faster will make a big difference for passengers.
That means that they're not stuck in the terminal. They're not stuck on the runways waiting for taxiways and runways to be cleared. Their aircraft will be able to move faster.
At ATL, Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
New information on a quadruple murder case in Gwinnett County. Police have released the name of the suspect. 51-year-old Vijay Kumar of Atlanta is accused of killing his wife and 3 other adult relatives at a home on Brook Ivy Court. Corporal Angela Carter with Gwinnett Police says there were kids in the house at the time of the murders.
They also located 3 juveniles who were located in a closet in the upper floor of the residence, and they were unharmed.
It was a 12-year-old child who called 911. It is 6:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple team traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Still watching this crash in Kennesaw, Bill. It's in the left lane. Police are with it 75 northbound between Barrett Parkway and Chastain Road. That's slowing the ride back to Highway 5. If you're traveling 85 northbound out of DeKalb into Gwinnett County, not too bad this evening. A lot of people trying to get home ahead of tomorrow's winter storm. You're seeing a sluggish volume from 285, but it improves once you get up to Jimmy Carter Boulevard and Indian Trail, then tapping the brakes again before and after Highway 317 in Suwanee. Any improvement on Georgia 400, Isabella Rodriguez?
We do have better news in Roswell. That crash on Georgia 400 northbound at Holcomb Bridge Road exit 7 had all lanes blocked for a time, but it has now cleared and all lanes are back open, though you still may see some slowdowns as traffic recovers. Next report in less than 10 minutes, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official plumber of Atlanta. Here's meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Cloudy skies for this evening, lows around 40, staying dry through tomorrow afternoon as temperatures will be in the mid-30s to low 40s. Rain showers arrive late tomorrow evening, transitioning to freezing rain, especially in the northeast corridor of metro Atlanta. The freezing rain will continue through Sunday morning. Then some areas of regular rain, perhaps some warming into the upper 30s, low 40s before the actual cold front arrives late Sunday night into Monday morning. Temperatures will drop into the upper 20s at that time. So anything that falls will likely freeze Sunday night into Monday morning.
Right now, 49 in Sandy Springs, 53 in Peachtree City, and 47 in Cartersville. More news at 6:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
That's right. Loud and proud, Caiaccio. Hour 4 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. Our last hour.
Well, that we know
for
of.
the weekend.
That we know of.
Why do you say that?
Might get called in. You never know. Have to do some storm coverage.
I've been asked about that, and the answer
you'll be
is no.
here.
I said call Jared.
What about Autumn? I want Autumn.
Autumn's flying down through the storm, so that she can,
got it. I'm
so
dedicated.
she can cover the storm. I do a little show called the Von Hessler Doctrine. When world events break out, Eric Von Hessler goes home. That's kind of how. That's I think it's in the last contract. When world events break out, or local big things, whatever, Eric goes home.
No more roundtables.
That's right. No more round. Well, for some reason they want me to be part of like election roundtables. You know, they think I add a little mirth or something. I don't even vote. I tell them I don't even vote. Yeah, but you.
Oh, I see that in section 3.3 EF.
That's it. Got it. Clause 17C.
Ah,
when world events break out, Eric goes home.
Okay.
Is Jared on call this weekend? You have the Jeep, Jared. You got the 4-wheel drive, so I assume that they want you in the station if needed.
They know that if they need me, I'm here.
That's right. That's the kind of
That's
player
the attitude
Jared Yamamoto is.
Well,
right.
4-wheel drive on ice works as well as not having 4-wheel.
Yeah,
drive
once you're on ice,
that's Subaru. That the ice storm of 12 years ago. That's Subaru.
Got him
Wonders.
through.
Really?
Chef's kiss.
No slip?
That's when I found out. That's when I found it because he had a new girlfriend who was in the city. and he was stuck out in Roswell, and my car was on the side of the
It was
road
less
because
about the girlfriend. I just love him like sleeping in weird places.
Where did you go? Where did you go and sleep in some weird place?
Yeah, you were.
Booty wasn't good.
Yeah, you know where you.
I slept alone that night.
Greg, I saw it in your eyes.
Eventually.
You were like, I am
Eventually.
getting to that girl. I admire it. Why are you trying to say if that wasn't true? You know it was true.
Booty had him like.
That's not what we're talking about anyway. This is a selling point for the all-wheel drive and the ice.
That is correct. If you have a booty call in the middle of an ice storm,
Get you a Subaru. A Subaru.
It's my journey.
Remember.
Damn you all, it's my journey.
That's right. It's your truth. Remember, first he had to go dig my car out of the side from the side of the road on a side road. And then he had to take 400 all the way into the city. How long did it take you? We've talked about this before. How long did it take you to get in?
The problem was all the other cars who were jamming up the highway. Once I got to 285 on 400, past 285, it opened right up. So I got down to
because this was like midnight.
Was this an ice storm or Snowmageddon?
This was Snowmageddon.
All right.
Yeah.
But it was ice.
It was ice. The first one, the really bad one. The one they hit in like 30 minutes and everybody
That was like in the middle of like a Friday afternoon, I believe.
Yeah, that one.
Everybody let everyone go early, right? And so everybody left at the same time.
And it broke the grid.
Greg and I had driven about a mile from my house to pick up my son, who the school bus dropped him off at a different school, which was
they just gave up.
And so we're just sitting there, and then all of a sudden somebody comes on and says, "Yeah, they turned around and went back." And it really wasn't obvious why. Everything seemed kind of okay. And I said, "Okay, well that's kind of weird." And then we couldn't get the mile back home.
Wow. Why not? What was happening?
It was
other cars.
Other
the
cars
roads were just
ice.
congested.
It was the other cars?
Well, no, there's a few hills, and just kind of trying to make it up these hills around my home was difficult. And
they didn't expect that
cars
snow.
couldn't do it.
And then we spent I don't know, well over an hour helping other people over a hill. Remember that? We were walking home, and then we were helping push cars up this hill with 4 or 5 other people. And we did this for over an hour. And then at one point, I went and looked over, and I realized that there was another hill. So all we've been doing is just pushing cars so that they get stuck somewhere else.
Oh, no.
It was that, but there was also that one guy who showed up who needed to be the leader. There's always one person who interjects, and I am in charge now. It's like, where did you come from?
Yeah.
I showed up 5 minutes ago, but you guys clearly aren't doing it right.
And then he
you
started
need someone to bark directions.
Right, no, and he started kind of, because there was already there was kind of a lead. There was kind of a leader, right, that everybody liked, right, because we joined in, right, Greg? It was going on. We were walking past it, so we're okay, we'll join in and we'll help. And there was already kind of a leader, but then this other guy shows up about an hour later, and then those two start bickering, and Greg and I just
Not gonna make it.
if there would it was more like
just backed away.
It was more critiquing of how it was being done.
Oh,
and
that's
me
annoying.
and Greg and I
It's
just
like
sort
when
of
a male lion comes in to challenge the other male lion.
yeah.
All right,
Greg and I just faded. We didn't say goodbye to anybody or anything. We just kind of just faded into the background and
Our time here
walked on. Yeah, I'm not getting into between an argument between two strangers now that I realize all we're doing is pushing people into their next place they're going to have to leave their car.
You guys were at least doing good work at first, trying to help people out, and then somebody had to come there and be
you
bossy.
did. You helped them get further along down the road, and they needed more assistance as they got to the next spot. Like,
or you got them more stuck.
No, not more stuck. They're just stuck again.
At worst, all I was doing was sending them to where my car was already stuck. So I don't know what the hell I was expecting.
But your car wasn't stuck because I got it out there that night. You just keep it in low gear.
Yeah.
It was a manual, all-wheel drive. Again, the worst thing was sitting for hours on 400 and thinking, oh, no, I have to pee, and trying to figure out what I was going to do if it got really bad.
And will she still be awake? It's taking a long time.
Yeah. Did you live in Cabbagetown then?
No, he didn't live here.
Oh.
He was already. He was
I still
staying
had
at
that
the
Cabbagetown house, but I wasn't living there.
You were staying at the Highland. Where were you staying?
No, at this point, it was an Airbnb somewhere in the old Fourth Ward.
While you guys were doing this, I trudged through the snow from my old apartment in basically downtown all the way here to WSB, and I didn't leave here for 2 days.
Good for you.
How much they pay you?
The
Did
same
you get
amount
extra?
the same amount
Did
that
you
I
get
normally
extra?
do.
Great. Did you get a little
I got a
overtime?
MAD award. I got one.
Oh, he got a MAD
How much
award.
is that? $100?
$100?
so.
Got a
Great.
crisp $100 bill.
Wow.
It's the same salary I had 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, there's consistency, right? Hey,
Very
hey, we
I
get
had
the colas, we get the cost of living adjustment.
I did have a great boss at Delta at the time that let me go early before things were getting bad.
Mhm.
And Pete Spriggs at the time, who was the boss here, was like, "Hey, I need you. I need you to get here as soon as possible."
I would have
I'm
been
like,
more impressed if you walked from the airport.
I did walk from the airport. I got my car just in time to my apartment complex, and then was able to walk from the apartment complex here.
Well, let's hope.
And then I
this-
didn't leave while my buddies drank beer and had fun.
I feel like no matter how bad it gets this weekend, it won't be that bad because we all know it's coming. That one just, as I recall, that one just appeared.
Yeah.
Nobody was looking for that one, and it just happened, and everybody was on rush hour. Everybody was already doing. I think this weekend, no matter how bad it gets, we're not going to have that kind of thing on the roadways because I think most smart people are just going to stay home.
And we've known about this really since, for most of the metro, we've known about this since Tuesday. So it's like,
Come
plenty of
on,
time to
people.
prep.
Know what
They're
you're
putting-
doing.
I
Enough
heard-
time to bury your power lines.
There's another one coming
No
next
power outages.
next weekend.
Don't
There's
get-
another one.
Don't get nervous about that one.
There's
Nat.
another one.
Tim,
There's another one coming.
Stay nervous about this one before you get. I think I'm going to have to call off my movie date with Stefan.
Aw.
He was supposed to come over on Saturday. We were going to watch.
What are we gonna watch?
We were going to watch. I think we usually do two whenever we do this, and I think it was going to be the appetizer was going to be Broadway Danny Rose because he'd never seen it, and it's a hilarious movie, and then. And neither of us has seen Begonia. So we're
Oh,
gonna watch
good. You
that.
got to watch it. Please,
Well,
somebody
I
needs to watch
I
it.
can't. Like in the middle of the afternoon, Saturday is the worst time. I mean, he does have a wife, and probably
You
just
could bring her over.
It's guys watching movies.
They should just
Guys.
come over and
It's a guy
live
thing.
with you for the weekend.
Oh yeah, get snowed in together.
Why are you guys just so? Everybody wants people in my house all weekend long.
Well, because you have
Maybe
all
I
these, you have
need-
the 4 refrigerators, you got the hot tub, you got the spot.
Yeah,
Once the
hello.
electricity
Yeah.
goes out, the 4 refrigerators, we don't want to open them. Too
Tim
much.
Andrews has a generator. This is
You
all
know,
worked
Yeah,
out.
come drive down to my place and you can borrow.
No, he's saying you guys should come. I should be inviting everybody into my home.
Yeah,
is
so
what
I'm
he's
not
saying.
driving anywhere.
Yeah. See, he doesn't want to. It's not me.
Yeah, that
Are you
all-wheel
sure? Are
drive.
you sure you don't want to?
You-
Are you sure you don't want? Just answer me. Are you sure you don't want to?
Only because of the ice.
Doesn't matter why. Just tell me. Are you
I
sure?
would if there were no
I don't
ice.
care. Are you sure you don't want to?
I'm positive.
Then I'm inviting you to come.
All right. I'll not be there.
It's working out perfect.
Yes.
We're both happy.
Yes.
Wait a second. This seems like a setup.
I know. Listen, when in times of tornadoes, I got a great basement. Everyone's welcome. But when it comes to, maybe I need, sometimes
You need
I think
time.
people just think that I'm the host, and maybe I need a little me time, a little downtime. Sit there in the dark.
You and your wife
give that
that
every
ignore
night?
each other.
Yeah,
until you
my wife is in
decide
Jackson.
to come together.
My wife will be in Jacksonville, so I'm.
No, but before that, it's like
Before that, yeah.
Even when she's there,
Yeah, well,
don't
we
you guys
wouldn't.
like retire to your own separate
Wings.
wings of the home.
Yeah, and then after it was over, we'd meet each other in the kitchen and say, "Yeah, how'd you get through the ice storm?" And then we'd exchange notes.
You can have an
because that's not a joke. That's real.
You can have an
It's
oversized
real.
east wing.
We're building a bigger, better
Let me take a
ballroom.
Build back
Hold on a
better.
second. Wait, before we move on here, hold on, guys. Hold on, just let me just look at my back
go
for a
look at
second.
it?
I got to go look at the. Wow, wow, that's pretty great.
Come to think of it, well, I gotta look at this place.
I got to look at this over here
This
myself.
place.
Wow,
This place.
what a view.
Woo. How did I look at? He says, I got to look at this myself. He hadn't seen it yet.
No, he hadn't, up until that point, he'd never even looked
Oh
at
my
it.
goodness, I haven't looked at that yet. Hey, all you oil executives, look at my back for a moment. You know what he's really doing there? He's pitching that they should give him this
Money.
We can make it even bigger.
Well, we'll put your little plaque with your company name on it, maybe.
Yeah. Alex Williams says there are brake lights on I-20 in DeKalb.
Yeah, we've had some multiple trouble spots 20 eastbound between Wesley Chapel and Panola Road, Eric. I think most of them have cleared out of the roadway, but still a little bit of a chore to get out toward Lithonia as you leave 285. And if you are traveling 285 southbound the inner loop trying to get down to I-20 in DeKalb, just a few brake lights through Tucker and Clarkston, but improving once you get past East Ponce de Leon, exit number 40. What about that trouble we've been watching on I-75 northwest of town, Isabella Rodriguez?
Well, we're still watching trouble in Cobb County. A crash on 75 northbound is affecting your ride into Kennesaw at Chastain Road, exit 271. A left lane is blocked and traffic is stacking up out of Marietta, so stay in the right lane as you head towards Chastain Road. This report is sponsored by the Georgia Lottery. Today's Powerball jackpot is $20 million. Powerball players can win millions playing in-store or online at galottery.com. Only from the Georgia Lottery. Drawings every Monday, Wednesday, Wednesday and Saturday. Next report in less than 10 minutes. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
As a massive winter storm bears down on Atlanta, stay connected with 95.5 WSB.
Freezing rain or ice accumulations being the main impact.
Keep your phones charged, stay safe, and check in often throughout the weekend.
Icy conditions versus more snowfall.
Because when the weather is at its worst,
with the threat of winter weather gripping the southeast, including here in metro Atlanta,
we're at our best.
Stay informed and safe with your severe weather station.
95.5 WSB.
Playing a game with your family? Fun! Playing a game with your roof? You'll lose every time. Dave Baker here with the perfect match for your roof. Finley Roofing, the roof guys. They're the extra effort experts with upfront pricing, exceptional service, and they'll treat your home like it's their own. Win, win, win. And with Finley, manners matter. Finley also has 0% financing available. Get your free roof analysis at finleyroofing.com.
WSB Atlanta, WSB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
The all-new Chico Cantina is Brookhaven's go-to for modern Mexican. Crafted by the award-winning Chef Mimo. Whether you're brunching weekends from 10 to 4 or enjoying happy hour 3 to 6 Monday through Friday, Chico serves up good vibes, great food, cocktails, and Friday night starting at 8 with DJs mixing live. It's no wonder OpenTable.com diners call it one of Atlanta's best. For date night, group hangs, or just tacos and tequila, Chico Cantina in Brookhaven is calling. Book now on OpenTable.com and see what the buzz is all about.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-2798. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-2798. That's 800-575-2798. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hey everyone, it's your buddy Shelly Winter here. Join me this Saturday at noon for the Car Guys with Kevin Deutsch from Butler Lexus of South Atlanta. Buy or lease, fix or sell, everything you want to know about cars, we will cover Saturday noon to 1 right here on 95.5 WSB.
Finding excuses to not do your taxes? Well, you can start today and file for free with TurboTax on Intuit Credit Karma. Just file on your own in the Credit Karma app by February 28th and you'll pay $0. Start filing for free today. Offer only for those who didn't file with TurboTax last year.
The hits just keep coming. Now, is this real or is it maybe an AI thing?
It's from at White House.
All right, that would seem to be.
With 3.5 million followers, so I'm assuming that it's the White House.
Okay, so they have put out a
picture.
a doctored photo.
Yes, and looks like AI, perhaps.
And it has Trump.
And a penguin walking in the snow.
And it says, "Embrace the penguin."
Yes.
And then in the back, you see behind, in the distance, you see a Greenland flag.
Yes.
And there's only one problem. There are no penguins.
Yeah.
At the North Pole.
So wait a second.
Well, we're gonna bring. Yeah, do you know what this is from?
Yeah, this is different. This is actually it doesn't make sense.
Is there a pop culture thing I'm missing here?
Autumn knows what it is too.
Autumn.
There's a Werner Herzog documentary, and they're following these penguins, and for some reason, this one penguin, instead of walking back with its partner back to the I don't know the circumstances, the colony, but he decides to walk towards the mountains, and they just assume he's gonna die because and then they're putting it he's seeking out, brave. He's brave and he's
embracing the unknown.
Yeah, and so that's what. And so there's
still,
memes with Jesus is with. The
I know,
penguin.
but still, I'm just saying. Don't
is
you
it
think
shot
that
in the Arctic or Antarctica?
I'm not sure.
Well, if they're what
Greenland.
No, there are no.
There are no penguins
The point still is that penguins are in Antarctica,
Right.
not the Arctic.
Right. I think the overall point is that Trump is setting his own path, blazing his own path like
I
the
know,
penguin
but
did.
that you think that they don't. They think there are penguins in Greenland.
That's probably what they assume.
Like when he was talking at Davos, he said if it wasn't for us, you'd all be speaking German. And he was in Switzerland, and most people in Switzerland apparently speak German.
Yeah, we're French.
Yeah, but most of them are German. I guess maybe he was talking to the French Swiss. If it wasn't for us, you'd be speaking German too.
Yeah.
It seems, I get what you guys are saying, but it still seems to me that to put Greenland in there.
I think it's all symbolism.
Yes, but
So,
also
like, symbolically.
I believe.
But he thinks if you ask them, are there penguins in Greenland? Like, yeah, of course.
Of
there are.
course.
The flag. So the flag is on the mountains, which, if I remember correctly from watching the video, and Autumn, you just correct me if I'm wrong here. The mountains was the symbol, right? Because the
Right.
penguin, for some reason, was heading to the mountains.
They still don't get it.
You're right. There's no penguins in
They
Greenland.
think the movie that they are referring to happened in like the Arctic. That's what I believe.
Okay.
I'm sticking with it.
Okay. Stick with
The
it.
person who put that up, whoever, some junior member of the administration that wants to get on the
They have community notes on it
sycophant
already.
train.
They have community notes on it already.
Oh, really?
On Twitter, yeah. Or
I'm
X.
by-
There are no penguins in Greenland.
And a lot of Switzerland already speaks German.
Yes.
But hey, I don't like the politics. I'm not into the politics. And we got a good rip-roaring show here without the politics. Don't you hate politics, Greg? Who hates politics?
You're the penguin of this show, Eric.
Who's with me? I'm the penguin.
You're heading towards the mountains.
I'm heading toward the mountains, away from the politics.
I eat, sleep, drink politics. That's
Yeah.
why I'm very unhealthy.
That's right.
I'll
And
be dead
angry.
here in a few weeks.
A lot of anger as well. I saw that.
Yeah, it takes a toll. We've talked about it.
Oh yeah, I don't know. We don't have to talk about it again. I'm fighting. Well, that's not the only reason, but I'm doing a valiant battle here. I'm digging myself out of my own depression. So that's good work. It's good work on myself. And so I don't know how you're doing, Greg, over there. You're probably stewing in it, but not me. I'm doing
I'm
something
fine.
about it.
I bought
Yeah?
2 pounds of Pez. That's how I've been
Oh,
distracting
you're
myself.
fine. You're fine. Now, do you still put it in the dispenser at this point as
No,
an
it's a
adult, or
pain.
you just
It's
like
such a pain?
And they
the way
break.
Yeah, and the way the little wrappers open, it's not conducive to putting it in the dispenser.
Yes.
Because it doesn't open cleanly, and there's paper stuck to it, and so no, I just. put it
I
in a
have to
bowl.
say that even though when I was a kid, I did like the Pez dispensers, but then as I got older, I thought, this is really kind of a very, very strange thing because you're taking your favorite cartoon character or something like that and filling it with candy, then slicing its throat, opening it up, and eating the candy. You literally have to nearly behead your favorite cartoon character to get to the actual candy.
They're always smiling too. To the character, they're
Yeah.
smiling as it
From
comes
their
out of
neck,
their head.
from their neck, they're smiling.
Well, Pez originally was a serious mint, and the dispensers were supposed to be these high-class items.
Is that
A
true?
Nice metal Pez dispenser you carried around in your
Hold on, Autumn, is that true?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. The ombudsman, the von Hessler Doctrine ombudsman.
Yeah, excuse me.
In partnering up with that guy for the show. You know what an ombudsman is there, Jared Yamamoto?
I have
It's
an
a
idea.
word. It's a broadcast term. No, not broadcast, but it's a media term.
Why don't you tease it? Well, tell me about it after news, weather, and traffic.
Well, everybody's going to Google it.
Don't Google it.
All right, nobody Google.
I won't.
When we come back, we're all going to find out what an ombudsman is. Alex Williams says there's a crash on 285 in Clarkston.
Yeah, and a little bit better news with this crash on 285 southbound heading to Clarkston, Eric. They just pushed it off to the right, quickly did so. I'd like to see that. 285 southbound, the inner loop at Highway 29, Lawrenceville Highway exit number 38. Still some brake lights behind it back towards Chamblee-Tucker, but I expect those to improve quickly. Once you get past that crash, everything's looking just fine from Highway 78 as you head down to I-20 in DeKalb County. Speaking of, how is that ride on I-20, Isabella Rodriguez?
Well, right now, the East Freeway I-20 is moving slowly just past Wesley Chapel Road, exit 68. The backups extend back towards I-285 as you head towards Lithonia and Stonecrest. And on the westbound side, it's also moving slowly from Panola Panola Road to I-285. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Next report in less than 10 minutes. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Hey, it's Shelley Winter for RJ's Auto Body Plus. Listen, you're in a car accident. Someone smashes into you. Guess what? You're going to call an insurance company, and they're going to send you to the body shop they want you to go to. You know what that means? The body shop and the insurance company are working in cahoots against you. But that's not the case at RJ's Auto Body Plus, because RJ's, they're working for you. They're your advocate. They're not going to lowball you with cheap parts and inferior service like the corporate body shops hide into the insurance companies will. They're going to take care of your car in the best way possible. They're going to make it spanking brand new. So call RJ's Auto Body Plus at 770-955-5020 or search RJ's Auto Body Plus. That's 770-955-5020 or search RJ's Auto Body Plus.
Kids across America are going to school hungry. Millions of kids every day. Hungry kids get sick more often and can struggle in school. It can be harder for them to focus and learn. But one simple thing can help change all of this for a hungry child in America. Good, healthy food and the energy it brings. With help from caring people across America, No Kid Hungry is providing healthy meals and hope to hungry kids so they can build better futures.
We want to ensure that all of our kids have healthy meals every day.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping feed our kids.
To learn more about ending child hunger in America, go to helpnokidhungry.org today.
It's not going away, that spot you're trying to ignore on the ceiling, and it's only going to get worse. Hey, it's Dave Baker, host of the Home Fix-It Show for my experts at Findlay Roofing. The roof guys. Your roof is long overdue to be replaced, and now Findlay has 0% financing available, so it's even easier to get a new roof. Get started today with a Findlay Roofing free roof analysis, then take advantage of the 0% financing available. FindlayRoofing.com.
Roof, roof. Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 6:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Our top local story, a rare ice storm warning.
It's been 12 years since we've had an ice storm warning in Georgia.
But that's the case with this storm, says state meteorologist Will Langston. The warning covers most of metro Atlanta. Governor Brian Kemp urging people to prepare for the worst.
It could be a 3-day event, so just make sure you got enough food for that and can stay warm in case you do lose your heat, and charge your phones up so you can communicate.
WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards says the impacts from this storm will linger into next week.
Be on alert through Monday morning. Since the Arctic air arrives late Sunday night, anything that is liquid, even if it came down as rain, may likely freeze over through the overnight into Monday morning.
Right now, well above freezing. It's 51 degrees in Atlanta. Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with Christina is coming up shortly. We're getting our first school closures for Monday. Fulton County shifting to remote learning. All schools will be closed. DeKalb County Schools calling off classes on Monday. The district says all 12-month employees should work remotely. For a list of closings, go to WSBradio.com. The Georgia Department of Transportation will be out pre-treating roads starting tonight.
Crews are working around the clock to get roads treated before the ice storm hits. Georgia DOT spokesperson Natalie Dale is urging people to stop driving as soon as possible.
Think about how long it takes you to drive one lap around 285 at speed limit. We need a lot of time and a lot of space to get thousands and thousands of lanes treated.
She says they need the interstate and roads to be clear to brine and already have trucks loaded and ready to do so. Mary Ryan Howarth, 95.5 WSB.
The Georgia Emergency Management Agency is preparing for the storm, and Director Josh Lamb says you should too.
Before the storm hits, make sure your gas tank is full and prepare an emergency car kit, including a first aid kit, cell phone charger, jumper cables, blankets, water and snacks, and an ice scraper.
The State Operations Center will open tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. Counties across the metro area are doing their own storm preps.
The Cobb Department of Transportation tells residents stay home and off the roads if possible. Don't put yourself in a position to be rescued. In the meantime, DOT Director Drew Ressler says the priority is treating major thoroughfares.
To make sure not just that first responders as a priority are able to get to calls for service, but also that Georgia Power, we're anticipating wind gusts and down trees, being able to keep those roads open.
He says they'll treat some 560 lane miles of thoroughfares continuously throughout the storm with 6 brine units ready to go. Cheryl Castro, 95.5 WSB.
The director of DeKalb County Emergency Management, Claire Avery, has this reminder if you're stuck in your home for a while.
Check on your neighbors. If you have neighbors that live alone, that are vulnerable, they have medications that they take, medical necessities, please make sure that they are okay, especially those without reliable heat.
DeKalb County is already checking roads and pre-treating areas most likely to see icing. Grady Hospital is making plans for the winter storm. Several services will be closed Monday, including all clinics at the main hospital, neighborhood health centers, outpatient services, the outpatient pharmacy, and the urgent care center. Patients who can be seen virtually will keep their scheduled appointments on Monday. All other clinic visits, as well as elective and non-urgent procedures scheduled for Monday, will be rescheduled. Grady Hospital will remain open, with hospital leadership and emergency management teams closely monitoring weather conditions. Ahead of the big winter storm, Meals on Wheels volunteers are making extra deliveries.
For inclement weather, we have to have a plan, and we do.
Meals on Wheels Atlanta CEO Charlene Crusoe Ingram says they already have delivered meals to cover several days. And just a reminder, stay with your severe weather station 95.5 WSB for updates all weekend on the winter storm. Download the WSB radio app and keep your phone charged to have the latest information. It is 6:34 and time now for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, trying to shake out the delays on 285 South, the inner loop through Tucker with that earlier crash. 29 Lawrenceville Highway, 20 east and westbound. Still seeing a few brake lights, but improving into DeKalb County between 285 and the mall at Stonecrest. And on the south side, 75 southbound, you're seeing that merging madness between Hateville and Forest Park, leaving Central Avenue down to Forest Parkway. And we've been watching trouble on I-75 northwest of town. Isabella Rodriguez.
That's right. We're still tracking a crash in Cobb County on 75 northbound near Kennesaw at Chastain Road, exit 271. A left lane is blocked and the slowdowns begin as you come up from Marietta. Next report in less than 10 minutes. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Cloudy skies for this evening, lows around 40, staying dry through tomorrow afternoon as temperatures will be in the mid-30s to low 40s. Rain showers arrive late tomorrow evening, transitioning to freezing rain, especially in the northeast corridor of metro Atlanta. The freezing rain will continue through Sunday morning. Then some areas of regular rain, perhaps some warming into the upper 30s, low 40s before the actual cold front arrives late Sunday night into Monday morning. Temperatures will drop into the upper 20s at that time. So anything that falls will likely freeze Sunday night into Monday morning.
Right now it's 50 degrees in Noonan, 51 in Midtown Atlanta, and 49 in Dunwoody. More news at 7 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
A lot of us are looking at things to spruce up our homes, from tweaking or landscaping, a little bit of paint. But how's your roof looking? This is Scott Slade. A new roof can dramatically improve the look of your home. Lots of uncertainties in the economy right now. So my roofer, FGA Roofing, has put together an offer you should consider. They call it the 000 plan. 0 down payment, 0 interest for 12 months, and 0 monthly payments for 12 months. With FGA Roofing, you can get a quote in just a few days and your roof installed in just a couple of weeks. And you can wait to pay until it fits your timeline. FGA Roofing specializes in slate, tile, wood shake, cedar roofs, as well as architectural roofs. The experts at FGA Roofing can lay out all the options for you, whether your roof is aging out or you just want a designer upgrade for your home, or both. FGA Roofing, where you'll get first-rate installation and quality service, always. Just search FGA Roofing to get started with a free quote today. That's FGA Roofing.
Howdy do, partner. It's me, the little cowboy in your car radio. Are you looking for a way to bring some adventure to your boring old plate of food? Reach for Texas Pete. For almost 100 years, it's been the trusted hot sauce to liven up eggs, chicken, barbecue, even spaghetti. That's almost as long as I've been with Pepper, my trusty steed. So pick up Texas Pete hot sauce and let flavor run wild. Okay, I'm done. Get me out of this car radio.
George Stein literally wrote the book on DUI defense in Georgia. Let him represent you. GeorgeStein.com.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code QUICK25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code QUICK25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code QUICK25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
An ombudsman, a media ombudsman. This used to happen mostly with newspapers when they were a thing. And the ombudsman at a newspaper was someone who worked in the newsroom, but they were independent. They were considered, their chain of command was not to the bosses right there, maybe to the owner, but they were independent. And their job was to investigate like complaints. If somebody complained, hey, we didn't think the story was fair or whatever, rather than having people who actually worked for the paper day to day to go through them, this would be kind of a third party who would come back and go, you know what, the readers are right. You weren't fair on that. You got that wrong. This all. So I hope that you understand this. You went through. Sense. Did you not take broadcasting or something like? You didn't teach you what an ombudsman is.
I think they realized that.
Go Wolves!
By the time that I was going through school, even they knew that newspapers were dying.
I know, but the big stations. I don't know, ABC. I'm sure they still have them. It's their effort to get kind of an audit.
Have editors.
Kind of an well, that's true. Like Yeah. They have an AI ombudsman now.
So would it? Okay, just out of curiosity, would a consultant kind of fall? I guess, but the consultant still works for the company.
Consultant works. Supposedly, this is supposed to be an independent. Think of it as an auditor.
Yeah.
Like you're having an independent audit come in because somebody's complained that the coverage is this way or that way or something like that.
That makes sense.
And throughout all the 70s and 80s, the ombudsman found out, no, we're not too liberal. So I don't know. And they found that, no, the right is being represented just fine over at the Washington Post. I don't know. But I'm not saying they did their job well, but that was the job that they did. What do you have this like penguin? I looked at the penguin thing. They definitely, yes, it's a joke about the movie. First of all, I like the fact that people are saying Werner Herzog because that guy's made some incredible movies that most people have never seen. And I guess he made a penguin movie and people liked it. But whoever put that meme up from the White House believes that there are penguins in Greenland. There's no doubt in my mind.
Shortly afterwards, we saw him heading straight towards the mountains, some 70 kilometers away. Dr. Ainley explained that even if he caught him and brought him back to the colony, he would immediately head right back for the mountains.
All right, that's enough. Werner, you love these penguins, huh?
We love these penguins. If you take him to the mountain and back, he will turn around. And this feels weird without the organ music.
Oh, sorry.
Not being behind me.
Well, we have to do it dry.
Yes.
Shortly afterwards,
the penguin returned with a butcher knife and slaughtered the entire colony of penguins, ripping their flesh and cutting off their wings. And why do they have wings? They don't fly.
So
he made Aguarega.
Even accounts
Wrath
like
of God, great movie.
Even accounts like Friday Night Beers on Instagram have been putting up things like, "This is a sign of individuality. This is why you should stand up and not go with where the crowd goes. Don't be part of the colony.
If you'd like to starve to death, leave your colony
yeah, like it's
and
not
wander away, unable to reproduce or find your food."
It is not a good idea. This was not the penguin. I love the way humans just put their stories.
Yeah,
on
seriously.
it. Like that's what that penguin was thinking. I'm going to be independent. I'm Jonathan Livingston Penguin.
Yes.
I'm going to be independent.
That was his journey.
Meanwhile, that penguin was probably just slightly on the spectrum. That's probably what happened.
Should be. Is it Herbie? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Oh, Hermie?
Hermie. I think
I
it's
always thought it was
Herbie.
Herbie, but Jared says Hermie.
I think it's Herbie.
It's Hermie.
I think it's Herbie.
We'll look it up.
Herbie the dentist. Now that would be one, right?
Yeah.
You're talking Arctic Circle.
It's Hermie.
You're talking Independence, and apparently Jared was right, which ruins the fun of the whole thing.
This penguin wants to be a dentist. So he has left his group and is heading to Greenland for some reason because they have a cheap dental school.
He's got a long way to go. He's got to walk all the way. It's a long way to go if he's a penguin going to Greenland.
Hitch a ride on an iceberg.
Hermie did that.
That's right.
Thanks to Yukon, whatever his name was.
Cornelius.
Cornelius Yukon. Yukon Cornelius?
Yukon Cornelius.
I did watch it this year. And then I wanted to watch Frosty the Snowman, and Amazon told me that's no longer available. And I thought to myself, that's funny. I paid for it 10 years ago.
Oh, you bought it and it wasn't there?
Yeah, I bought a bundle that had Rudolph, Frosty the Snowman, and the one nobody ever watches, Little Drummer Boy. I don't know, but it was in the bundle. And I still haven't watched Little Drummer Boy.
Because there's always bird in it.
When I was a
There's
kid.
always some fine print.
Yeah.
If there's a program that has a subscription and they offer you a lifetime subscription for $60, be careful.
Yeah.
Because if you update that program at some point,
Yeah.
it's no longer the same program.
But I mean,
It's a
this
new
is
one.
just they lost the rights to this, right?
Apple
or whatever.
Apple has Frosty now.
Yeah, okay, but I still paid. No, it was probably like $4.95 or something for all three. But no, I don't get compensated at all. I thought that I purchased.
You
something.
should.
You should have downloaded it.
Now I know. You know, I'm going back to physical media.
It's the smart thing.
I'm going to die a hoarder. I thought I was going to get rid of things as I got older, but because of this streaming thing, and you think you buy stuff and it's not yours, now I got to go out and buy physical product.
In a way, you are the analog penguin, Eric.
I am the independent analog penguin who loves this country so much that I am going to walk from Antarctica all the way to Greenland just to show my patriotism. I believe that I will arrive on July 4th, 2026, the 250th anniversary.
Wow.
And Trump and I together will take over Greenland on that date.
You can be the prime minister of Greenland.
I would love to be
Okay.
I'm a penguin. You realize I'm role playing here. I'm a
Okay.
penguin. It's just not,
Whatever.
I don't, Mr. President, I don't think that's a good idea. I'm just a penguin.
That's all right. You can talk.
Give it to Kid Rock.
He's not smart enough. You know, the physical media thing also shows like It's Always Sunny. Oh, we can't show those
No, they
episodes
get rid of it.
anymore.
Yeah, they
then
get-
you got to go to the torrent or buy the old DVDs.
By the old DVDs. It's like remember when they were going after Dr. Seuss, or was I think it was Dr. Seuss for something.
It was one of the books, I think.
Yeah, and we have small young grandchildren. And I got home, my wife is like, "We are buying those books right now. We are buying them. My grandchildren are reading those books."
Wasn't it Hop on Pop? That was the weird one. Right?
No, that's just got a weird name.
That's the good one.
That's the one that Bush's kids. He would read Hop on Pop.
They called him Poppy.
And they would they literally hop on. I think that was I believe that was his first acceptance speech. Maybe it was brought up in it.
HW or
no, just W.
Oh.
And they
Hop
would.
on
And he
Pop.
said, and I would read it, and they would literally hop on.
They
Pop.
would hop on me, and I'd read the book. Green eggs and ham. Laura went and cooked some.
There was
we all
always-
got sick.
Is Laura not a good cook?
No, they were green. I don't know what she put in them.
Well, it could just be food dye.
Well, it's gross.
Food dye is tasteless, right? Doesn't add any
Sometimes,
flavor.
not those like that. Sometimes that icing that has like if you eat one of
Oh,
those
yeah,
like
it's
blue
too much.
roses.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah,
It's really
that's just a lot of sugar, though, isn't it?
And that
No,
red
I think
stuff.
it's the dye.
The red stuff in the 70s had a weird aftertaste. The
It
one
was,
they banned.
you know what it was? It was cancer. It was the aftertaste was
Yeah,
cancer.
it's delicious.
Alex Williams has better news on 75 in Kennesaw.
Yes, sir, that is right. The crash we've been watching that was in the left lane, Eric, 75 northbound, just before Chastain Road, exit 271. It has cleared. All lanes are back open, so the delays will quickly improve back up through Marietta. And you're tapping the brakes, 85 northbound out of DeKalb in Gwinnett County from 285 up toward Indian Trail, but not too bad. What's left over through downtown Atlanta, Isabella Rodriguez?
We're still watching volume on the ride into downtown on 7585 southbound. It's a slow roll right now from 14th Street down past North Avenue, exit 249, as you come through Midtown and onto the connector. This report is sponsored by the Compassion International. Imagine a child in extreme poverty waiting over 365 days to be sponsored. End their wait today and become a Compassion sponsor now. Text radio to 83393. Next report in less than 10 minutes. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
You can count on it.
Can try and plan for it.
But sometimes it gets the best of you.
Multiple left lanes blocked, quickly impacting you as you leave the airport.
When it stops you from getting where you need to be.
Atlanta's most trusted traffic team gets you there.
Now we've got our second crash of the morning on I-85.
The most up-to-date traffic reports from Atlanta's most trusted traffic team.
Only your right lane open.
Every time you listen. Triple Team Traffic.
95.5 WSB. How Atlanta gets there.
Looking for bold Mexican flavors and hassle-free night out? Bienvenidos to Botica, in the heart of Buckhead, where Chef Mimo's magic comes to life. With handcrafted tacos, vibrant cocktails, and award-winning brunch. Botica is the only spot in Buckhead with complimentary covered parking. Join us for brunch every weekend from 10 to 4, and happy hour Monday to Friday, 3 to 6. And right after, Friday's Latin Vibes with DJs mixing live starting at 8. Reserve your table for Botica at opentable.com today.
Dave Baker, host of the Home Fix It Show for Beaver Toyota of Cumming. Looking for a new truck and looking for a great deal? Of course you are. Well, I have a great deal on the Tundra for you, and the only place you're going to find it, the only place you're going to hear about it is right here. Go to beavertoyotacumming.com/Dave's Deals and save money on your new Toyota Tundra. It's that easy. beavertoyotacumming.com/Dave's Deals. The Toyota Tundra from Beaver Toyota of Cumming is the official truck of the Home Fix-It Show.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-2798. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call
800-575-2798. That's 800-575-2798.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/deal to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/deal for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/deal for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/deal. See representative for warranty details.
The following is a paid commercial announcement.
DC politicians want to enact harmful credit card mandates that could take away your cash back and rewards points. Perks that stretch your budget and make life a little easier. Losing these benefits means less money for your family's everyday essentials like gas and groceries. The perks you rely on could disappear, leaving you with higher costs and fewer options. Tell Congress to guard your card and oppose the Durbin-Marshall credit card mandates.
Paid for by Electronic Payments Coalition.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner.
Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Oh, hello. It's me, the calculator that lives inside of TaxSlayer. I love numbers. Like 100, as in 100%, as in TaxSlayer's 100% accuracy, guaranteed. And 0, as in $0, as in it costs $0 to file and get the refund you deserve with TaxSlayer Simply Free, if you qualify. Simply Free is available to a limited number of taxpayers with age, income, credit, and deduction restrictions. See TaxSlayer.com for eligibility requirements. TaxSlayer. File fearlessly.
I had an idea for a new character. We have to... Tim, stop looking at the...
Looking up there.
It's you're giving it away before I give you the new.
No,
tell people
I just did it like this.
Hippie Trump.
Hey man,
Yeah.
lighten up, man. Everything's all right.
I saw this thing on a Board of Peace, and they had to make one of. What do you call those things? They call the step ups or whatever they call behind you.
Oh yeah, risers.
Step and repeat.
Step and repeat. That has Board of Peace on it. And I thought, how about a Board of Peaceniks?
Why not a Board of Peaceniks? Dude, you know what I think is really cool, man? It's like if everybody could just get together, right? Like that song, come on, people now.
Yeah.
Give me $1 billion, everybody get together.
So I'll give you $1 billion, we get world peace.
Well, definitely. The more countries that throw in, man, like you totally have peace and prosperity.
Hey man, you got any stuff, man? You got any stuff?
Am I holding?
Are you holding?
I'm always holding, man.
All right, man. All right.
You want vape, sativa, indica? I got
one
some,
of each.
I got some really good wax.
One of each. You have some really good wax.
Wax.
Craig likes the wax. He
It's
loves
good stuff. It
he
looks
likes-
like earwax, but hey, I've smoked that too.
New character, ladies and gentlemen, born right here, right now.
Have you ever smoked earwax?
No, I have
Man,
not.
It tastes bad, but you fly.
Craig Russ had a big ball of earwax once as a secret treasure he found inside of his ear.
Wow.
Inside of
I
his head.
remember this story.
Did
No,
you
it got so
smoke it?
bad that I chewed on it, but didn't smoke it.
Oh,
It's
did you
more
chew?
like gum.
You didn't chew.
No,
on
I
it.
didn't chew on it.
Gross.
You ever clean your pencil with clean your ear with an eraser and then forget and then bite the eraser? No, that's bad.
Oh.
That may have happened.
Well,
to me
this
once
was
or
bad.
twice.
This was the point where I couldn't hear anymore. My ear was completely closed up, and I got some of the softening drops, and then I got a irrigation bulb in the size of the earwax ball that came out. My God.
Man.
I would imagine if I did that properly. I tried to do the earwax bulb because my friend Greg had this story for so long. I just couldn't figure it out. And
Is that where that shoots water?
No, they got their special stuff, and there's like a little spoon that you're supposed to put inside your ear.
Oh,
Right?
I didn't. Don't do the spoon yourself.
No.
This was just a bulb so you put the drops in, it softens the earwax, and then you use the irrigation bulb, you fill it with water, and you shoot the water in your ear.
Oh, this looks so therapeutic on those viral videos
Yeah.
when you see people doing them correctly and you see all the stuff come out of the ear.
I want to see. I got it. The next time you're in town, you can do it, Greg.
I will.
do
I'll come
a
over.
little surgery.
Lay on your side.
Hey, Dr. Joe, I lay on
Put a
my
blanket
sides,
down.
and he.
Why don't you
Dr.
get the ear candle? I'll help you do that.
I think Greg tried that too, but the music is playing, so we
No,
have
those
to
don't
move on.
work. Those are a scam.
Wow, good music,
Don't-
man.
All right, hippie
Give
Trump.
money to the ear
Right
candle
on.
people.
Sorry, Greg. Right on, brother.
Coming next week, ladies and gentlemen, new character, Hippie Trump.
Isn't that Donald McConaughey over there?
Oh, look at that. He's kneecapping you, man. He's kneecapping.
I'm not worried about it.
I threw a character at him. I think he did a fine job.
I don't think it sounds like McConnell at all.
All right.
Shut
All right.
Stupid idiot. You're aluminum pan
Keep it
moron.
locked right here, of course, on WSB Radio all weekend long because nobody covers bad weather like WSB.
We are your severe weather station.
That's something like that. So just stay tuned right here. Shelley Winter's up next. We will be back Monday at 3 p.m. Roads willing, electricity willing. You're all invited to join us. Until then, continue on your journey. Don't piss off the genie.
6:56 in the 24-hour traffic center. Trying to uncover some new trouble in Midtown. 7585 southbound. You're stacking up from 17th Street down to something holding you up before North Avenue. We're going to try to get eyes on that. 75 northbound's recovered pretty nicely between Marietta and Kennesaw since that earlier crash cleared up around Chastain Road. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Money update. From WSB consumer expert Clark Howard. Sponsored by Reliable Heating and Air.
All the banks push their home equity lines of credit, and HELOCs are pushed for all kinds of lifestyle things. Bad idea. Great idea, potentially, for you to use a home equity line of credit for doing updates or renovations or repairs that your home needs. The best deals on HELOCs almost always are at credit unions. Banks tend to cost you more money to set them up and for the ongoing interest rates.
Ice.
Frigid